Alright, we should be live. What's good, everyone? Hope you're having a lovely day. I have been on a mission trying to find a stream source because it's a blackout in Britain, but for those that are here, hello, hi, how yous doing? Hope everyone's well. We kick off in about 8 minutes for those that are curious. I'll wait for people to come in before I start doing all the lineups and stuff, but we should be live and everything should be up and running, music should be good, everything else should be good. If there's any issues, please let me know now, but if not, hi, hello, how are you doing? Big game today. It's a pretty straightforward one. Motherwell need to win to keep themselves in the title race at least early on. Celtic need to win to extend their stay at the top very comfortably. Of course, there's games later on the day, but this is the only one that's being televised, or at least televised. It's on Motherwell's pay-per-view for those that are curious. That's the only extent you can do if you want to watch it in Britain. Anyway, all good. Thank you for letting me know, Joe. Appreciate it. Well, hopefully this is going to be a good game. There's a lot for us to play for, there's a lot for us to kind of deal with and get across the line. Obviously, we'll get into the lineups in a moment, but how you doing, Joe? Nice to see you, man. Also, Joe and Matty as well. It's always good to see you in early too. But yeah, basically, there's one or two changes that might be a little surprising for anyone that's new. But before anything, news for those that haven't seen it, if you're just waking up or whatever. Matt O'Reilly's got an extended contract. He's here until the summer of 2027. Of course, Atati signed his contract extension yesterday, which is it's beautiful for us. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm happy as punch with it, and realistically, that's all we need to worry about. But we've got our lineups to get into, so we'll do that now. Before anything, also thank you whoever just subscribed. That's very kind of you. Not asking for anything, but if we can at 800 today, that's basically the goal. We can make a push for 810 if this stream does really well. Although again, it's an early kick-off, so we'll get into it as it is. But there's the table as it stands. Motherwell, like I said, if they win, they keep themselves in the race just for that little bit longer. Rangers, obviously, they play later on against Aberdeen, if my brain can recall correctly. But Cimarron have a lot to worry about as well. They'll obviously want to keep their unbeaten start up. They're the only other team besides us to keep that streak. But obviously, we want to win to extend our... yes, we just want to extend our pay at the top. And the pitch does look absolutely fucking terrific, by the way. I mean, this is what pisses me off. This is a very good game. First against fourth. It's a team that's doing a bit of a Cinderella run right now, but I mean, this is their lineup. We'll start with them first to make sense to the home side, but Motherwell's lineup is as follows. They've got Liam Kelly in net, which is always a very big threat for us. He's been very good in at least the early prefaces of this season as well, but we've got Casey, McGabby and Paul McGinn as well, which is kind of your standard back line for Motherwell. They've kind of used this same layout for a lot of their matches, understandably so, but they've also got Stephen O'Donnell, Slattery, Miller and Spencer as well, which is, again, very much the standard part for what they've got, and the only change is, obviously, they've switched to their striker. I can't speak too much, again, I don't watch Motherwell games, but I haven't seen too much of this bear fella, but I know Spittle and Payton are pretty good players when they want to play. Very strong unit, absolutely. I mean, it's showing the highlights right now between Livingston and Celtic in the last game, but our lineup's a little bit different, but nothing that would be too surprising. Like I said, Hearts' red card made it a little bit difficult for them to pick between Bain and Siegrist, but Bain had a very comfortable time on the pitch after he came on, so he starts. Obviously Taylor, Scales, Lagerbielke and Johnston, the familiar back line with everyone else still potentially injured, although Carter Vickers is due to be back after the international break according to Rodgers, so at least we'll have, maybe not for Lazio, but certainly for the Atletico games we'll have our boy back. But we also have Atati, McGregor and O'Reilly as well. Standard midfield three, we've relied on these boys all the way, and these are all lads on extended contracts, which is nice for us. We've got all of these boys until at least 2027, and obviously we've got Yang, Furuhashi and Maeda, and they're all on until about 2028, so realistically we've got some good options. Obviously on the bench, there's a few players that I would say have potential. Obviously Nat Phillips will probably get minutes, he is declared fit to play, but obviously Rodgers doesn't want to rush him back in. We need all the defenders we can get, but obviously Siegrist makes his way onto the bench. A couple of options that we can always rely on, like O and Ralston, Forrest. But Motherwell do have options too, let's not forget that. The player that I would probably say is the biggest threat off the bench is Papa Suare. He's a good player. Obviously Connor Wilkinson's got potential as well. I know him for the lower league days, and obviously the managers, Rodgers and Kettlewell, will want to have a good enough performance and stuff like that. But there's one last look at the table before we kick off, because we're live in about 3-4 minutes, and then obviously we'll leave the lineups for you to peruse. Obviously I should probably leave Bain in there because people will be on the fucking outs. We'll love to see that. Nice to see you, Skillman. But yeah, big game. we simply have to win. There is no cutting costs or bullshit or anything like that. We basically need a result, simple and pure. You look at the rest of the games that are happening on later today, there are potential slip-ups on the cards, obviously. I mean, St Mirren have a tough test in Kilmarnock. Both of these lads, both of these teams, I should say, have had pretty respectable starts to the season. Obviously, Hibs, they'll probably win against Dundee, I'm not going to bullshit you. Same with Hearts against County. But Livingston and St Johnstone's an up-in-the-air game, and Rangers and Aberdeen need points. They very desperately need points, so if they don't get them now, it's going to be difficult for them to get them at any other point against Rangers or Celtic or just any old firm team in general. It's a big ask for Aberdeen to do the result today, but Motherwell have a very good chance to do so. I mean, today as well. Yeah, these are two very tough games. Obviously, the game after this is Lazio, so we ideally want to have a good start and potentially just run this game out, have it done in half an hour. However, we're Celtic, things don't happen easily for us. We just tend to bottle it for whatever reason in games that make sense for us to go ahead and win. Motherwell have given us good games in the past. The one that I can recall off the top of my head, that 3-2 game, Rogic's last minute winner, I'll never forget that for as long as I live, because it was a hell of a moment. But obviously they're just talking shit in the sidelines, and now Ralston's currently getting the camera focus, which is lovely to see, the Bricky. But in terms of predictions and stuff like that, it's open in there. For me personally, I'm going to go with 3-1. I think 3-1. It's a hard one to predict because Motherwell are a very unpredictable team. If they play well, it could be like a 2-all kind of type of game, but I have faith in the fact that we've got all our main players on big contracts now. It's showing that Celtic are at least going in the direction of, if you want to take our players, you're paying a shit ton for it. But we need to remember, Motherwell are a strong side with a very good system. They've proven it multiple times this season already against opponents that you wouldn't expect. I mean, the last game against Rangers, they didn't exactly have a bad performance, and that was away from home. Arguably they deserved something out of that game, but never really got it. 4-0 for you, Matty Boy, and 2-0 for Joe. Well, yous are thinking clean sheets. I'm slightly thingied about it, just on the simple preface of the fact that if we don't defend well, it's going to be a very hard game. Bain hasn't had a lot of minutes, and he's not had a start in about, 6, 7, 8 months, so it's up in there. But I trust Scales. He's grown on me over the last few match days, and I certainly trust Johnston and Taylor. Lagerbielke's the only defensive bomb scare that I've got, but then again, he's just kind of like Simonovic or Starfelt. He'll play amazing or he'll play kind of average. There's no in between, if you will. But there's the players walking out. Come on, boys. This is one of the few games where I'm actually kind of nervous for, mainly because anything can realistically happen, and it's one of those ones where if things go well and we play brilliantly, fabulous. But there's obviously the potential for things to go wrong. I'll just run into the lineups one last time before we get underway. We'll give us a refresh because chances are it's probably kicked off. Bear in mind I live in Britain, so I have to use a stream today, which is a bit shit, but we move nonetheless. Bub. There we go. It's a very delayed kick off, at least, or that or my stream's slow as balls. I just got like one shot of them lining up in the tunnels and that was it. But we're running through the lineups one last time for those that are in here and hello, 50 viewers and we haven't even kicked off yet. That's very kind of you, thank you very much. But we'll run down Celtic's lineup one last time as this is a Celtic channel. We've got Scott Bain, Taylor, Scales, Lagerbielke and Johnston. Very familiar defence, we should realistically not worry about that at all. Same with the midfield, Hatate, McGregor and O'Reilly. Balling, very pleased with that. Maeda, Farashi and Yang take up the front three. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for us to break the line with that. Well, I mean, it says 3 at the back. We all know it's a 5, but it's a rotatory kind of system. They're walking out the now, so we give this a wee refresh and we should realistically be underway on these screens. Never mind, Google doing the thing. But if you've got any last minute predictions, throw them in. Like there's a couple in chat already. 4-0 for Matt, 2-0 for Joe. I'm going 3-1 because I think Motherwell will get a goal. What do you think of this season's signings? I mean, I don't think it's bad at any means, Ticky, but is it the greatest bunch of signings considering the out or overly for Jota's signing? Nah. I think we could have done a wee bit more, preferably a left back and a goalkeeper. I mean, I've stood by that for the end of time, but I don't think it's been bad business. We've brought in players that are definitely going to grow in the team. Players like Yang, absolutely, he'll grow into the team. Players like, Lagabilk, he'll grow into it as well. Navritsky as well, but he's injured and dead. 4-1, good prediction, Robert. I respect that. 3-1 as well, good. How you doing, Mark? Nice to see you as well for the US. You've got access to this game, you shouldn't be here. Just kidding. We always appreciate you, Mark, man. But we'll get us a refresh, because we should be underway now. Well, a couple of minutes over time, there we go. Yeah, because we're literally just kicked off of my screen. I don't think streams are that good. 2-0 Celtic, very respectable prediction to be fair. 6-0 for you, Dan. Ball's rolling. We've got some interesting starts. Motherwell are going to try and go direct from the off. Doesn't really surprise me there. Certainly all to play for Motherwell. They'll come into this game strong. This is the one thing that we need to remember. They'll constantly push you, I think, 3-2. Interesting. Is that to Motherwell, June? Oh, baby. This is good. But there's a lot to play for early on. This is the thing. Motherwell have got that kind of high line press nailed down, especially over the last few match days. You've kind of seen them blossom. Yeah, 25 million for Saudi Arabia. I should have brought more. Yeah, you basically hit the nail on the head, my guy. If we wanted to do better business, we absolutely could have. We just simply didn't. Makes sense, you know. We don't want to strengthen until we know for sure what Rodgers' systems is. But it's early on. Motherwell have kind of got that high line pressure down and dusted. They're playing very quickly. You give them credit where it's due, but Celtic are more than content to just stifle them out and kind of suck up the pressure. We've had way more of the ball in the early stages, but that's to be expected, let's be honest. Kind of half throw-in chance for Motherwell. That's a good throw-in. It could go anywhere. Headed up and clear. Bounces around a little. Doesn't find anyone in particular. Motherwell are trying to climb for something, but I think there's been a foul given against Celtic instead. We're happy with that. Never. Good. Good. Basically everyone's Celtic in this chat then. Nearly 80 viewers and we've barely kicked off. Gotta love that, man. Gotta absolutely love that. Celtic community does bits. 1-6, I smell a skeleton today. Oof. I don't disrespect it, to be honest with you, but it's a good Motherwell side. That's what you need to remember. That's the only reason why I think Motherwell will score. But I think we'll win. It's going to be a close game though. Motherwell are doing their best to try and pinch it, but Scales is more than happy to shift it back to Lagabilk. Good shit, runs it up to Johnston. Where are we going with this, boys? Nowhere in particular, but I'm not really too fussed with that. Goes back to Scott Bain, and immediately he's playing out with that higher line. Doesn't really surprise me. 1-0 Celtic by force. Nice. By that you mean Brendan Rodgers just throws all subs on at once and 16 against 11. Taylor, that's a good ball in. It's bounced off Mugabe, it's bounced out, and it's a little awkward if they can try and shift it. It was the right idea for Yang, but it takes a bounce off of the inside of, I think, Slattery there. The midfield dropped in just in time. It's a weird ball out from Atati, but it's gathered. Here's Johnston. Good pass. Oh, that's a lovely dead ball, but it's not going to be gathered, unfortunately for us, and it's going to bounce behind. No real problems or quarrels for them early on. Loving the early games. 9:30 and you're part of Australia. Well, there we go. That's not too bad, Michael. Let me take that. 3-1 to the tick. I hope you're good. Thank you very much, man. I'm doing alright, James. I'm tired. Always hate it like hiccups. But then again, if it means more people can watch the game, Motherwell did the right thing getting on a pay-per-view kind of system. I have to respect them for that. Otherwise, there'd be no real way for me to watch this game. Ball's sent forward by Scales, doesn't quite find his feet, takes an awkward bobble, and there should be a chase on for Motherwell here if they can get there. They do, but Maeda's going to do his best to force the issue, takes a weird bobble, and Motherwell do have a break here if they can move it. Good stuff for O'Donnell, gets it into space, Bear's not really going to get it under control, takes a weird bounce, and thankfully for us, Spittle's not going to get anywhere near that, and we can relax. Thank you whoever just subscribed, thank you. Yeah, that's the sub goal for the day. So if you want to help, I'm going to do my plug early on this time because this is a end-to-end type of game. But subscribe, help me out. I'd appreciate it. 800's the goal today. But you can like the stream. I'm not asking for donations because that's cringe and I ain't partnered. So until that point, please just subscribe. That's My sister, yeah, she had sepsis. That was fun to experience. She was in the hospital twice in a week, but she's home and recovering now, Jane. So I appreciate that. That's very kind of you for remembering. But she's all right. She's alive. Back to the game though. Sent forward by Kelly. It's actually won by Bear. Doesn't take the correct bounce. It's been taken down well. There could be a shift on forward. Nice, keeps it under control, doesn't quite get the balance. Oh, that's a good take for McGregor, to be fair. He could shift that if he wants to. Here's Taylor, go on son, move it forward, big man. There we go, good move out to the left. Here's Maeda. And behind, well taken down by Taylor, nearly gets it through again. It's held up by O'Reilly. There should have been a foul for one of the two there, but the referee waves play on. Can't really argue with it. It's the one time I'll agree with Willie Collin. Back out wide to Taylor. Let's give him. Oh my fucking god. I've just looked back. How have we got to 8:08? I've looked away for 1 second. Thank you very much. That's kind of tin of tartan paint. I know that's someone that's just live sub, so thank you very much. How you doing, MJ? They will try and get the win, and dying the sword just too strong. Well, that could be the case. There's a good ball through for Yang. He doesn't get it under control, but that's the right pass. Good 1-2. What work between him and Hatate there. Gets it up to Kyogo, and it's the right ball in behind. Doesn't quite get it under control though. That's a bit of a shame. Tom, that's a good name. Tommy Goldrick, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate it. Your plug worked, quite literally. And there we go, a tin of tartan paint. There's that one coming up as well. Sticking down by Scales. Let's see where he decides to shift it. Nowhere in particular. Eventually gets it out to the Swede. Lagerbilt's going to try and shimmy it. Good stuff for Johnston. Get it out a bit quicker than that preferably, but he does get it under control. Young's done very good to keep that one. Lagerbilt with a quick shift to the Irishman. Let's see where he decides to go. Back out to Taylor, and quickly we're looking for options down that left hand side. They've left Maeda open, but Taylor opts to use the other Japanese source in Hatate. Good shift out wide. Johnston, good move again. I'm liking this, gets it into space. Here's a good ball in from Yang. It takes a weird kind of inverted deflection off the header, I think, in Mugabe there. And thankfully for us, it's a Celtic throw-in. We'll take that. 810, Jesus Christ. Well, there we go. We'll set the goal for 820 this stream then, if you was wanting to really pop off. But thank you so much. I'll do like the yas at half time. Always do that whenever we gain like a 100 sub bump. Your Scales gets it in behind. Good take from McGregor. Actually, really good take. He was under severe pressure for Spittle there. We've got options down that right hand side. Does find it. Johnston gets it out. Come on, Yang. I believe in you, bud. It is a really good ball, but it's just way too overhit. Really kind of gets it under control, but it's cleared away in the end by Casey. And it's kind of the expected start that I was kind of vibing for. Celtic will come out, high line press, try and cause some problems, force the issue a little bit, but Motherwell are more than content to just sit with that deep line and try and break us. Casey's going to throw it long, look for options, taken down, just about, it's headed around actually. It should have been dealt with by Motherwell, but thankfully it's taken away, although it's not the best header for Taylor. Taken down, Young's doing his best to cause some problems. That's some good patchwork defence first to win it back high up. Here could be a run, but instead it's gone back. Scales instead switches it towards the right hand side. Then McGregor switches it to the left. That's really good football, boys. Good work for Taylor, gets into space, headed into the area, or should have kind of been half flicked on by Hatate. He doesn't get gathered. McGregor tees up for a long shot, plays out for Taylor instead. Still up in that high line press, good shot, takes a deflection though. It's good work for Motherwell to cut that space down very quickly actually. Good work for them in general. Ah, Glenn, we love that. Appreciate your patronage, you're gaining me views. Aye, definitely, but the Scotland deals are always a joke when it comes to like TV deals. I preferred it with BT because they actually prioritise the league. Where do you watch the match? In my house. Ah, just kidding. It's on Motherwell, Motherwell's prescription TV service if you want to watch it in Britain, but otherwise you're going to need to find a stream. My recommendation would be like VIP box or something because you might get a bit of luck there. But if you do find the stream, please subscribe to me for being Just kidding, we're moving on anyway. Skills. Gets in his space, nice, okay, Taylor. Good switch to Johnston, there could be something on here quickly if he goes for the wings, gets it to Yang, rolls it. Good shot. Don't like that, but we get it out into space eventually. Taylor moves it into midfield, Hatai takes a deflection, it's going to roll, and Motherwell will have to be on the chase for that, it's eventually given. Celtic throw in, not too displeased with that. A couple of Motherwell fans showing up now, we appreciate that. I mean, I say Motherwell fans, we know who they support. How you doing? Didn't know Govern was a part of North Lanarkshire. There we go, moves. Oh, that's good for Taylor, it's another foul, I think. He's been either hitting the neck or the head, one of the two, he's holding his nose. I don't think it was intentionally, but you could tell he was trying to hold it up, but it is a yellow card offence. Yeah, he tries to cut in front of his man and just kind of catches him a little bit. True blues, which is why you're in a Celtic chat. The only Rangers fan I'll ever tolerate is Gaz. But then again, half my family are Celtic fans, so we move. There's a set piece chance. To be fair, you're welcome as long as you don't have personal digs at people in chat. You can insult me, that's fine, because I don't give a shit, but just don't go after anyone in chat and you're legal to be here, let's say. Definitely a foul offence though. Ty stayed down, that's... I hope it's not a broken nose, that would be a bit of a shame right after signing a new contract. Like, aye, welcome back, you know what I mean? I hope there's not a need for an early change, but it could be necessary if it's like a concussion type beat. Based on the way that the rules work with it. It's always nice to see the away end in full voice though. Give credit to Motherwell, they've packed out their stadium to a good degree. It's a pretty well filled up place. I always like Fir Park. Fir Park's an underrated stadium. There we go, Steve. That's what I'm talking about, on the hoops indeed. Yeah, it doesn't look good. That is like completely flat backed right now. He's not getting up, I don't think. You know it's bad when like your captain's standing over you looking down like, you want to get up at any point, man. It's definitely one of those ones that look way sorer than it actually is, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure that he'll do. Rogers doesn't look too happy. And they've got a couple of people warming up and stuff like that. Oh, Paul McNally, thank you for the sub, man, appreciate it. Got his eye currently according to the commentators. Ah, right. Well, that's the thing, I can't hear it because my headphones are in the PC and I'm watching it on a laptop, so it's kind of hard to hear both, but... Well, I hope that it hasn't, like, kind of... Because I did that as a kid, where you kind of, like, skiff the inside part of your iris, and it's just no fun. I had to wear, like, an eye patch for, like, 6 weeks, that was enjoyable. The game's going pretty good so far. I mean, Motherwell have had one or two half chances when they've popped the ball in behind, but it's never really been a threat. Same for Celtic, we've had one chance, but it was quite easily blocked by the Motherwell defence. I love that name so much. We would never sell our club for £1. We have class. I had a couple of zeros, and by that I mean like 10 of them. Oh no, it's fine, they can be here all they want. They just want to see if we slip up. I don't mind it at all, to be honest with you. As long as they're respectful, it's more than fine. Well, that spaghetti hoops, that's actually pretty good. Easy 3-0 for us today. Well, I mean, early on it has been all us in terms of like possession and stuff like that, but Motherwell, like I said, they'll sit and defend. How you doing, Paul? From County Clare, Ireland. I love how you introduced yourself for where you're from. Yeah, he's kind of been waddled after now. It's up in the air if he's going to get minutes from this point, but... Why are they trying to talk about red? Nah, it's definitely not a red card, man. It's an innocent challenge. Riley will tee up to swing this one in from the left, so... You think Bain sleeps up? That was a good ball in. It's just over the head of Scales though, just about cleared away. Just woke up because I remember the game and had a hectic weekend so far with the setup stuff. I get it, man, I get it. How's it going though, man? And how are you in general? Are you alright? Hate to bust the ball, I'm not obsessed, but come on, a lot of the people in here are great and have a good chat. Yeah, quite literally. I appreciate that first cut, man. Well, there's a good chance for Motherwell here. Casey are going to try. Well, he was going to try and roll it up, but he's quickly cut out by Kyogo there. McGabby's going to try and send it forward. Good header on by Spencer. Just about gathered by Motherwell as well. They've got it inside their area. Here's Bert. Good ball in behind to O'Donnell, but Maeda pickpockets him. I love him. Honestly, Maeda's getting more and more up my list in terms of favourite players. Oh, Lazio's going to be a hell of a game. I think you can when you're partnered, yeah, but you need to apply after you hit 1,000, so if hitting 1,000's the first goal, I've done everything else. But the support already in this stream's insane, man. We're not even 20 minutes in and we've like absolutely decimated the sub goal. Maeda's going to close him down again. I actually love you. Might be tempted to be slightly bisexual anytime he makes a tackle, man, because he just throws himself into it, man. Beautiful stuff. It's a good throw in for Motherwell, headed on, it's taken down well, he goes for the overhead kick, that's actually tip of the hat, man, it's a good effort for Spittle, he goes for it. Fucking it, I just clocked the view count, how are we at 120 viewers? Thank you very much, over 100 people in this chat, Jesus Christ. It's going to be a good one today then. Langerbilt's going to try and shift it, gets it out in his space. It's a good roll forward for Johnston. Go on, Yang. Looks for options. That's a good cutaway. Gets into space. Has a crack and it's just over the bar. Well, I say just over the bar. It's way over the bar. It was more of a rugby shot than a shot. But I respect the effort for Yang. Does well to get it in behind. Doesn't do that well to get the shot away. For Kenny and Annabelle, I appreciate that, Kenny. I'm on the well. Love to see that. I think our only shot is winning the League Cup. I never say never, guys, you know what I mean? Like, Rangers have had a, by their standards, piss poor start to the season, but you just weren't that bad in your game against Livingston. You kind of handled them comfortably. When you play well, you play well, but when you play shit, you play shit. Like, Celtic's peaks and valleys are way higher and lower, you know what I mean? Like, Rangers just have a way lower valley, I guess. Any good baubles? Not in my area, that's why I look homeless. That's another foul. I think that one's going to be for Motherwell though. Taylor didn't really need to go in that hard, but it is a foul indeed. Good play forward. There's a break for Motherwell. They could actually have a good chance here. Played into space. O'Reilly cuts it out. Scales is going to be put under immediate pressure for Bear. It's well cleared by the Irishman though, and there could be a break here. Yang's done well. That's a good foul. Yeah, I think Motherwell understood that they had to buy time there. One game at a time, we need 3 points today. Quite literally, man. It's good for my viewers, I suppose, aye, but I'd rather prefer that people that support Celtic can actually watch the game. You know what I mean? Like, if there was a fucking streaming site where I could show you it, I absolutely would. No questions asked. No problem at all, Pat. Maeda's going to... Oh, he's done well to take that down, actually. He's still got it. Still got it. Gets the ball in. It's going to be way over hit, though. Damn. That's Maeda's one flaw, is his crossing ability, man. I don't know what language that is. Your name anyway, but that's literally my point. You've come into a Celtic chat to talk shit. Do I represent Celtic? Do you think I represent the club? How the fuck would I know? It's not as if Rangers are all innocent either, let's just say that. Gaz coming in clutch, quite literally, yep. Casey gets the ball forward. Just about dealt with. Well taken down. Good shift across. Lagabilt's got it. Nice. Taylor, you've got space. Does go for the right pass, but it's well blocked, I think, by... I think that was Spencer. A little shimmy out for Maeda. He's wanting a foul, but... I mean, there's allowed to be a bit of physicality in it. Give credit to Motherwell, you know what I mean? Slattery's done well to get himself into space more often than not, but he's been left to... Oh, that was nearly good for Atati. It's still in space. Johnston with a great ball in, but Maeda's overclocked his run just a tad. It's been one back. Should be a corner or a goal kick. It's a goal kick, fair enough, can't argue with it. Maeda truly is a legend and then making it to be fair. We're at 150 viewers now apparently. Jesus Christ. Driving from Toronto to Detroit, what the fuck? That's a whole ass country trip, man. I was going to say that's a nice wee cross country, and then I realised that's Canada to America. Balling. Hope you're enjoying your time, Archie. First goal, Rio, 14-1. Oof. I don't see Rio being the first one to score. If I'm being honest, based on how I'm seeing things, I think it's going to be O'Reilly. If there is a goal, anyway. But I think O'Reilly would be the favourite to get it, because he's moving into the right passages of space, and Kyogo's drawing them out brilliantly, but defensively they've held their shape fantastically. To be fair, their back three specifically, like O'Donnell's been caught out once or twice on that kind of right wing back, right mid kind of system, but their defence is held firm. You give them respect where it's due, and there's a good breakdown for us. Johnston's going to try and get out to Yank. Good ball there. McGregor's eventually going to cipher that out. Here could be a break for us if we want to take it. Good ball in behind. Kyogo, what a fucking touch! He's been pulled down there. There's maybe a penalty call, but the fucking touch was insane. Oh, that could have been fucking good. Kyogo doesn't look too happy or pleased. We have a corner chance. It was really good for Kyogo, to be fair. He doesn't get it to work out in his face, you know what I mean? Oh, people are saying goal. Please don't be against us. Asden, appreciate that. Like you watch this game, man. You can watch it on Motherwell's thingamajig. Oh, Scales just missed a good chance there. Just past the face of the post, that's really unlucky. But you can watch this game on, you've got VIP boxes, the one that most people use, Chief, if you want to give that a check and try. Every club has its skeletons, you're exactly right, guys. Good ball forward, there could be a break on for Motherwell, takes it down well to be fair to him actually, that's a really good touch. Damn, he sold Maeda a dream though. He's been, that gives the cross cuts out, should be another throw in. Motherwell are more than happy to just play the simple game, you know what I mean? I like it as a spoiler, I just think it was someone trying to do a little bit of a troll. Happens all the time, but... Let's see what they do with this. Not Spittle, sorry, Slattery's got a throw-in chance. He might go long with it, actually, he's taking a few steps back, he does go long with it. Just about dealt with, it's not really cleared away though. Motherwell with a good ball in towards the back stick, takes a bobble, Scales clears it. Eddie down by Payton. Bounces around a little bit, it's on the other side now, but we'll put a bit of pressure on. Johnston's done well to win it back. Motherwell have done well to steal the ball though, it's very awkward. McGregor, good feet. Really good fucking feet there. Leave it be. Guys is one of the good ones. Leave him be. Casey's got another throw in. Oh. That could have been good if Kyogo stuck his leg out there, but just about gets beaten by Kelly. It's headed up, well taken down by McGregor. Shifted on. Good fucking feet. That's got to be a yellow card at the very least. He tells him to get up. You can get up and get to fuck, you prick. What the fuck? That is a foul and a half. There's more of a yellow card than the other one. Play on, played into space, taken down. Atati's got a shot away, it's blocked by Mugabe. He's going to fall over for thin air and foul. That's a foul. Oh, got it. Absolutely understood. The fuck do you mean? Come on, McGabby, mate. You're 6'5" and black. There is no reason for you to fall over that easily. I want to see this one, though. Actually, yeah, on second viewing, Hatate does go down a bit easily, but there was a shot pull. It just looked a lot worse on for that angle. Okay, Oga's won it back for range, though. Oh, it's blocked brilliantly by Casey. That boy is doing fucking bits for them right now. But we're starting to fire chances in. None of them have hit the target, I don't think, but we're getting chances. Yeah, see, just look at Flash's message. Spot on. It's back towards Johnston. Let's see where we decide to go with this. Scales, running it through. Doesn't quite find anyone in particular. Could have gone anywhere, but doesn't quite find it. Appreciate the heart though. Oh. Okay, go. McGregor gets any space out wide. Good take by Taylor, but it's even better if fucking the defence on that right hand side is great right now. Paul McGinn is he's doing his best. Give him credit where it's due. He's doing his best to force the issue. Played out towards that right hand side. Let's see where we go with this one. Into space. O'Reilly's going to shimmy. Back out. Scales. Lagerbilk. Back to Scales. And another 1-2 with the Irishman. McGregor had a little bit of a weird touch to get it in there. That's a good ball. Hatate is in the right space, but once again mucked out quite well there. Damn. Can't really argue with that one, to be fair. That could have gone anywhere. Good ball. Good defence. Tip of the hat all round. That's going to bounce out. Should be a throw for Motherwell, and it is. Yep. That's a good joke. Okay. Brother with the squiggly lines for a name. Shh. Silento. The village's mission, this idiot. Damn. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's another foul. What the fuck's this? What was that called? Yeah, okay, well, that's just confusing. It's like Yang goes to strike out at his man, then gets decked. That was a very weird passage of play, but it was a foul, I guess. Could have gone either way, but it's gone our way. Skills gets it out towards the left hand side. Taylor played in towards Maeda. That's a good ball. McGregor's going to keep it going. Good chip towards the back stick, and it's headed on by Yang, and he's done really well to get over Casey to get the header, but unfortunately for us the header was nowhere near the target. I feel like a bit of a good player once he settles. I think he will be, genuinely. It's just, I think after that Feyenoord game, there's a few doubts, you know what I mean. Best thing to do, guys. Kelly's going to go for the long punt, see if he can find options. Headed onwards, just about. Gathered by Motherwell, but not going to be gathered cleanly enough. Skills will just... oh, never mind, leaves it for Taylor actually. Quick throw. Weird first touch for Hatate. He's had a couple of them now, but he's probably been one of the better midfielders today. I haven't seen too much of McGregor, and O'Reilly's been too far forward to really get involved with the play too much. Here's Yang. Good feet. He does get it through the legs of one, but he wasn't going to get it through the legs of two. Good block to keep it in play. O'Reilly's going to shimmy it to that corner and force the long punt for Casey. Cleared back towards space, and we should gather that one. Yep, Bain's got it. Scales, good switch. Here's McGregor. Goes forward, trying to find some type of option. He gets it out towards the Canadian eventually. Johnston to Yang. Good, just about keeps that one in play. Poked out of play. It should be a throw-in for us, but it's a throw-in from Motherwell. Don't understand. Did it bounce off him twice or something? I don't know. Have you just silenced them, Flash? Let me put it in a way everyone in chat can understand. You can be a dick, even to me. Just don't say stupid shit in chat and you're good. That's why I have mods. Flash, you know what to do, boy. And if he does it again anyway. Oh fuck, that's a good challenge. Holy shit. It's played up forward. Here's Yang. Go on, son. There is space for you to run into this time. Gets past one. He's decked again. The referee gives a foul this time. They are getting a bit too physical for my liking now. Just a tad. I think Yang's been absolutely... yeah, he's just been floored there. Like, he's literally still falling and going sideways. You never miss a Saturday game. Full stop, man. See, the thing is, I won't even be watching like the Rangers and Aberdeen game after this because I don't really care. I'm going to be watching up Albion Rovers' game. Oh, that's a good ball! Kyogo again! That's the second time that there's been a perfect ball in and it's just been flicked on as opposed to like actual direction being put on it. I like the idea for Kyogo though, that's not bad. Not bad by any means. Fucking hell, we're at 200 viewers. Buggers. Oh Jesus Christ, right, Flash, end him. Evaporate him. Flawless victory. Oh. Yes, good take McGregor, come on. Hatate, beautiful touch, although he's just headed it straight to the first man in yellow, or maroon I guess. We're making chances, we've had more of the ball than usual, at least in comparison to normal games, but we haven't really put a shot on target yet, which is the only thing I can really complain about. The rest of it's been quite clean. Scales and Lagerbilk's been good, Taylor and Johnston have been respectable. Midfield's been in control, attacks made chances, but again just that final cutting edge. It's played it towards Jan. Good step over for him, trying to find space, good cut back to find options, plays it in towards McGregor, leaves it for him. Some upward play between him and Yang, good takedown. O'Reilly's done well to keep that under control, it's played into space, good take, 1-2 play. That is beautiful for McGregor, but it's just left. Oh, he just about had it there, man. If he continued his run, that would have been a one-on-one chance. Maeda's done fucking brilliantly again to force a challenge, it's bounced out wide though. Sent forward by Payton. Johnston's going to put some pressure on. Spittle, yeah, give the boy credit, man. He's thrown himself into any type of challenge. My brother in Christ, I try and argue your point, but I just clocked your comment, Paul. I don't know. I ask someone that cares. How you doing, Paul, mate? Oh, there's 2 Pauls. I just realised that there's like 4 Pauls actually. Oh, that could have bounced anyway. That really could have been dealt with a bit easier eventually. Oh, what the fuck is that a foul for? Or is that a throw-in? Did it bounce out of play or is there a foul? Fair, I guess. Oh, Casey's going to, for like the 15th time in like 10 minutes, throw up the pitch. Looking for Spittle, doesn't get it to Spittle, it's won by Johnston. Taken down, well fucking take, that is brilliant stuff for O'Reilly to be fair. Kills the ball dead and then shifts it on. Motherwell, fair enough, Colin, fair enough. Lagerbilk won't get a sniff once he's serious, but yeah, to be honest, once him and Nowitzki, he'll be like third choice. That's what he was signed to do, he was signed to be a backup. That's why I can't really hate on him for making the occasional mistake. That is a brilliant fake out. Go on, Hatate shifts it on. Oh, for fuck's sake, Kyogo did so well there. Hatate just did a little bit too much. Should have passed it a wee bit quicker and opted not to. It's been won back. That's a win by Taylor. First time the referees let play go on for us. It's played into space. Yang's done well to get a touch, but doesn't kill it dead. 1-2 play, O'Reilly. McGregor could go for a goal, leaves it instead for Kyogo, who has a kind of snapshot and it's just around the post. It was the right idea, but once again, not on target. If you're going to score goals, lads, it's kind of something you need to do, although that's been one of the better chances of the half, because it's a good take and touch. It's just around the edge of that post. It's unlucky, man. But Motherwell are doing a good job of making sure that we're only taking hard chances. How you doing, Colin, man? Appreciate that, Michael. Well, happy birthday when it comes, guys. I didn't know you're turning 40. That's a big age. Not in terms of like old, but just in terms of celebratory. You should do something special for that, man, seriously. Well done for making it that long. So throw in for us. We've got a little bit of momentum going, but again, Motherwell are more than content to just sit in and do what's necessary to kind of see this one out. They'll probably want to get into half time with that even score. That's kind of why I'm hoping that we get at least one chance before half time that's clear cut. Because we've been good at getting it into the box, we've had multiple touches in it, but every time we go to shoot, there's about 3 or 4 bodies in the way. Well in, Flash, well in. Oh, that's a good switch, Taylor. Good ball, it could go anywhere, it's just a little bit too far on for Yankee, kind of jump and get a flick on. Kelly's taking it, quick exchange out towards Spittle, and towards Bear. Back towards the midfield space, here's Slattery on that quick exchange, looking for Casey, gets the quick exchange again, he's going to be taken out, that's going to be a foul, should be anyway. Eventually they give it, he did the right thing, try to close his man down, but just a wee bit too much on it if you're asking me. Come on, James. Let him live, let him live. Let's go, Bav. Let's fucking go, man. Good for you. Oh shit, Motherwell are in behind. That's a good chance, that's a good save for Bain. It's played into space, holy fuck. Be gone. That is really good for Bain, and I'm not sure if it was Lagerbielk or Johnston that kind of off-put Spittle on that cross, but that could have been bad for us. It was a brilliant set piece, he's played it in behind, brilliant, that is a good save. If Joe Hart was in net there, yeah, we were done. And thankfully for us, when the ball's played back across, it's Mugabe that it lands to, and it could have gone anywhere there. Oof. That's insane. There's another crack for range for Motherwell. They're starting to try and put some slight opinions down, but they didn't really put the right ball in there. I mean, they kind of had to take the shot, to be honest with you. I feel a wee bit there for Slattery. He made the right run, but that all came for, again, just a little bit of defensive awareness there. You need to be aware whenever that ball's played in behind that it can come across, and that was again, that save for Bain was brilliant. If Celtic were in the EPL, where would they rank? It depends on the money. If you gave them the same money that you give even like a Brighton or a Wolves, would easily be top half. I wouldn't say top 4, because that's obviously a bit of a stretch, but top half, certainly. If you gave the same money to Rangers, probably just above relegation, I'd say about, maybe like, they'd be like 12th to 15th, we'd be like 7th to 10th, if that makes sense. Could be a good ball forward here. Motherwell are looking for options. It's taken down well and it's gathered eventually. Good switch exchange there. Johnston can go for a quick pass if he wants to, and does. And there's that long ball. Good header away for Paul McGinn, though it's going to be gathered, and we'll have a throw in. Still no shots in target though. The old Parkhead skill. There is a President Mugabe in Zimbabwe, yeah, but there is also a player by the same name. Either his son's the prime example in nepotism, or, oh my god, Kyogo, oh, he's been taken down by Mugabe. Hold on, you prick! That's like, how many fouls do they think they can get away with? He just absolutely, like, flatline clotheslines, then pushes him on the back for good measure. It's like he wanted the foul. There's a good set piece chance for right outside prime area, you know. Yeah, Prem, that's it. Yeah, there's a good set piece chance. Come on, if there is a chance to get a shot on fucking target, this is the one. Go on, son. It's in that prime area. Oh, it was a good F. I can't really fault it, to be honest. But it's another shot that's off target, for fuck. It's a really good in-swinging chance, to be fair. He does the right thing trying to put spin on it, but... man, he could have done way better with it. Go on, Skills. Keep it under control. Nice. I'm really liking the composure of Skills. He's playing his part very quietly and quaintly. You got to respect it. Brr. Oh, that's... I was going to say, that should be a goal kick to them. I don't know why I was trying to claim a corner there. Yang, I love you to death, mate, but that's... that was just bad dribbling. Oh my god, we're on an 819. Pug ears, thank you. We've gained like, what? Let me math. 25? More than that, maybe? Aye, I think about 25 subs this stream. Sheesh. Thank you very much. Nice. Oh, for fuck it. This referee, man. Well, they call him, just shave your head bald. What's he trying to salvage though, really? There's more hair on my left bald than there is in his entire fucking head. You try that's... I was going to say that's fucking brilliant work for Scales, man. Puts the pressure on him, gets that away. Good shot. Yeah, Scales is a genuinely underrated player. He's good when he wants to be. He's been our most composed defender this game, and that's saying something. Johnston's been good as well. Lagerbilk's been composed. Like, no one's played bad. Let me make that clear out the gate, but... it'd just be nice to get a shot or two on target, you know. Hey there, Megan. Hope you're doing well, then. Oh, go on, O'Reilly. There's the ball of this. Oh, it was nearly ball of the season. That is a cut out and a half for Mugabe, but that was the right idea, man. Good. We're starting to realise that the wings ain't the only option we got. We move it forward with some right time, but just doesn't find the right pass, man. If it was just a wee bit higher up, that gets past Mugabe, though. Johnston's going to do his best to put some pressure on Spittle. Johnston's gone down. Eventually they've rolled the forward back for that. That wee prick's had too many bites of the cherry. It's a miracle he's not in the book. You give credit to Getwell's side. They haven't been in the game by too many means. Oh, I appreciate that. That's kind of you. Jesus Christ, Bob. Respect it, but god damn. Skills only proved a few people wrong. Yeah, he's genuinely he's been quite quietly brilliant. Let's see. Oh, tie, mate. That's another good option. Scales to McGregor. Back to Taylor. It's a British and Irish link up here. It's switched out to Maeda eventually. O'Reilly. Good take. Yeah, he's fucking lost it there though. Just tried to do a little bit too much, like a couple of players this game. Rolled into space. Oh, we're on 800 now. Oh, 800, what the fuck am I saying? 820, thank you very much. Oh, Johnston nearly got caught out there. Nearly got caught out there. Good, wins it back. O'Reilly, shimmy pass, Scales, who's probably had more touches of the ball than anyone else this half, I'll be real. Maeda gets past one. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, he's sold him a dream. Go on! Oh! Fucking Kyogo's touch lets him down. It's always one of the three, man. Damn, that's so unlucky. Turn your camera around. Copyright, my boy. Copyright. And maybe turn the volume up though. And it's the best I can offer. Take it or leave it. Scales. Oh. Nice. Gets out wide. Yang. Come on. What's bouncing around? Go on. O'Reilly, please, man. Shot. It's the weakest shot I've ever seen. Bro. Could have done a little bit better there, I'm not going to lie. He did well to kind of get space for the shot. He does well to kind of roll it off his right to try and hit it hard, but yeah, I mean, if that got underneath Kelly, then, you know, that's like Cammy Bell levels of shit. Ball's punted forward, let's see where Motherwell go with it. Headed down, just about dealt with. We can maybe go forward and create one or two more chances. We have at least had a shot on target. Why is Forrest still at Celtic? Because he's goated. That's all there needs to be said about it. What a first half, but Celtic need to realise there's a set of goals to shoot. Oh my fucking god. Oh, that's really wholesome and pure. Who do you support? Like fucking Exeter City or Man City? Because it's either one and both of them suck. Motherwell could win, genuinely Joe, they could, but as it stands right now, we've been comfortably the better team. They've only really had one big chance, which is that Spittle chance, the one that Bain saved. I'd say they've had the best chance of the game, but they've certainly not been the best. The Challenge Cup. The Petrofac, let's go. Yeah, I'm Celtic and Liverpool, guys. At least you got half your brain to work. Although I've got a couple of extra minutes to try and see this one out, to be honest with you. It's not been a great first half. It's very similar to the second half of the Livingston game last week. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hoping that it's just a role reversal and we come out in the second half and start piling on the pressure, but oh, that's good for O'Reilly. Puts a wee bit too much on the pass, but McGregor has it from range, could go anywhere with it. Played into space. Here's O'Reilly, back to Taylor again. Good 1-2 exchanges, don't mind that at all. Good ball forward, that could go anywhere, but instead it decides to go to some kid in the crowd for a play Lagerbielke. Why does he look different every time I see him? Could have done a wee bit better though. Ah, he did in sandwich, man. Well, it was nice to see you, one of the OGs. Ooh. Okay, right, nice Taylor, go on. Give us one more chance of this half, man. If it's on target, even better. It's that high line press that we were kind of expecting. Do not let him in behind there. They've let him in behind there for some reason. Okay, well, fair enough. We've now got two players marking him. Motherwell have got into space! Oh my fucking god, they could have scored there. That was a really good ball across the face, but just about dealt with. Oof, tell you what, man, if Taylor wasn't marking his man there, that was a tap-in chance. Now it's our turn to try and maybe catch them on a break. Nah, instead it's going to be rolling out towards half-time relatively soon. It is. I thought it would be half-time, but apparently not. Oh, I love that fatality, but that's a foul because of course it is. Do you think Liverpool are playing their strongest team either, Baron? It's like that Dortmund match. Like, yous are like, oh, we beat a team for each other, like, we beat Borussia Dortmund. Aye, they're fucking children. Like, Harvey fucking Elliott was playing in that match. You can't say that's a strong Liverpool team. They had like 5 of their starters if you're being considerate. There's a good ball fall with Motherwell. That should be half time now though. Or maybe not. Now it should be half time. They're trying to claim handball for a ball that hit him in the chest. Smashing stuff. There we go. We'll get through to half time. 4-0 to the sheep. I hope so. That'd be funny. Never thought a man named Billy would speak so much sense. No, it's not been too great. I'm going to turn this down for because it double plays through my ears and I can't hear. But what are the actual stats? Let me see. We actually have a 1 shot on target. But we've been much the better team. Jesus Christ, man! They've only. I don't think that stat's right. They've definitely been better at passing than that, but. I mean, half time, there's the table as it stands. Somehow St Mirren could still potentially be in the fight. Respect to them. But is there any other games that you want me to check out at half time? Yeah, the same Bodo Glimt that absolutely fucking railed Roma 5-1. The next season they went on to win the Europa League, did they not? Something you failed to do, Mr. Blue Baron. More like blue balled for any type of European success. You had it. My god. I say 1-6, I meant 1-0. At this point, mate, we'd fucking take it, man. Getting baffled. Oh yeah, what was the name of that team? Didn't you lose to some fucking random team in Luxembourg that literally just didn't even, like, they don't even exist anymore? Celtic fan called Billy, I know. One of the true ones at least. Connolly's one of the good few. Hey, doing shit on, nice to see you, man. But that is half time, so if you want to go and get yourself a cup of tea or a coffee, or, you know, go and cry in a corner at the fact that we've missed every chance, then you're more than welcome to. But we'll switch back to the screen for now. Usually I was expecting that to kind of crash. We're going to try and pronounce whatever that fucking is. Progress, that was it, man. They literally lost to a team that went against the very definition of what they are. Celtic are all about progress. Rangers are all about profit, and even then they can't even fucking manage that too well. No, I'm still sticking with my 3-1. I think the second half will be a lot more so nice you had to say it twice. Well, if that's the case, progress beat Rangers. You know what I mean? You had like the easiest run to a European final I've ever seen in my life, and you still fucking bottled it. Like, shh. The only thing that Rangers and Celtic have in common is that we both lost it in a final in Seville, which is the only time that you're on level with us. Everything else, with the exception of Gaz, I can kind of put Gaz here. Niderborn, that was it, Niderborn progress, that was the fucking first part of it, man. It's because I don't speak any type of... What even is the language, man? Is it like French, or is it like monarchies? Because I know they're very close together. Not Glint, I'm not talking about Bodo Glimt, man. I know who they are, they're actually alright. To be fair, they would let this sink in, but that means they'd have to pay a fee. They're not all about that. Generally, guys, I think you're on that territory, my guy. There's like 2 other people sitting here for a half-time team talk where I just stare at someone that's just digging themselves into a hole. Aye, or had a boxing match with him. Right, but here's what's funny about that, right? We've actually won it. When's the last time you were in a knockout tie in the Champions League, my guy? Because it was when you were under an old LLC. Do you remember those days? Were you alive then? Because I don't think you were. Like, the last time you actually mattered at all, my G, was that win against Leon. Because your record in the Champions League last season was fucking ridiculous. You're a disgrace to Scotland. My God. Yeah, I know we don't have a great record in Europe, my guy, but yous don't exactly fucking cover yourselves in the greatest glory. Like, yous overspent to try and compete with us, and yous ended up going bust. Bottom of fucking line. Even Hearts managed to save their club when it went bad. They battered us 3-2 in extra time when they had to dive for one of the penalties. If that's the case, Frankfurt, I should have won that game like 5-1. You didn't even deserve to get to penalties or extra time. How you doing? That's a really good one to be there. 140 years, didn't press save. Whew! Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the fucking truth? That's good. I'm just sitting back and admiring shit, man. This is this is a whole thing. Hey, nice to see you, Scott. Oh no! Someone's called me Harry Potter. Allow me to look at them in disgust. Harry Potter's quite sexy. Have you seen Daniel Radcliffe, my guy? That's a compliment. If that's the case, Expelliarmus the fuck out my chat. Yeah, Gimp, someone kill him. End his existence. I love when people try and like, see, at the end of the day, to any Rangers fan that thinks about talking shit in this chat, your opinion is an opinion, it's not a fact, therefore I'm not going to take it. The fact is, your clubs know exactly. Old. It's like, I'm older than that club, man. Celtic also hold the record as the only team to the Champions League twice in one season. Do you understand how the league works? Like, how the actual system of the Champions League... You can't get knocked out of it twice. You can get knocked out of it once. Actually, there were like 17 other teams. It was just the most convenient argument for yous. The first team to actually get knocked out of all three competitions was Lincoln Red Imps. Ironically enough. That's it. Argument over. Exactly. I mean, if I was a Potter, I'd be the fucking best version of one, you know what I mean? Because I ain't Tory, and that immediately makes me better than every single one of them. Appreciate it, my G. Appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, you want to run down some things about your club, Baron? Like, when's the last time you actually won an Old Firm that mattered? Or lifted a title when there were fans there that mattered? Because you're going back like a good while, you know? Yeah, but that last tie was against Barcelona, to be fair, so... Suckling. Celtic are one of the only teams in Britain to win, in fact the only team in the world to win a fucking European title with everyone within 5 miles of their stadium. You want to say that's undeserved, or what? Oh no, that's the thing, the guy that played Dumbledore passed away, man. I fucking seen that and that was sad. any idea on how to mix things up in the second half because we need to change something. If we're changing up anything, I would say that we need to get more physicality on the kind of striker area. I'm not saying take Kyogo off, I'm just saying that if he doesn't like have a bit more to do in the kind of like 15 minutes after like the second half starts, if we are still playing well but we haven't made many chances or shots on targets more specifically, then yeah, bring O on so that we can have someone that can win headers. Besides that, not really too many changes I would make. Maybe home for Hatate, because Hatate's lost the ball once or twice, but those are very like worst case scenario substitutions. They're not even substitutions I would necessarily make. My guys try to reference train spotting. Still alive, still alive. I don't think you can really shit on Gaz. Gaz is an angel. Don't you shit on my boy. I'll fight you. We need a new Guka Marcus. We do. His name's O Sung Hugh, and he's a baller, but he just doesn't get minutes. Goals incoming. I fucking hope so. I love the name. More numbers. I know it's banter, Baron. It's because we're the same people that protect them when Rangers fans like you come into the chat and, you know what I mean, like you kind of, it's hypocritical, you know, what you're saying in that exact sentence, you know what I mean, like, if it's banter like Gaz is having with you, you can't really say that's low, because you're doing that, so if he's low, the fuck are you? That's it, we need a pay-per-view between Gaz and Blue Baron. That'll be a stream that I'll cover. Live next Wednesday for when these two fucking go head to head, you know. Should have never let Gukamakis go. Oh, it's not been bad. He's just not had, you know, full matches, you know what I mean? Like Gukamakis, he had a lot of last minute winners, that's why people love him. Just showing some of the highlights there now. Yeah, and that's what I imagine I would kind of say for... Oh god, hiccups. That's kind of what I imagine I'd say for O as well, you know what I mean? Like, if you gave him starting minutes every single week, yeah, he would eventually kind of hit the same level that Gukamakis is, but Kyogo's too good to not justify starting, you know what I mean? What's wrong with Lego? Lego's meant to be loved by all ages. Like pizza and cake. Just because you've lost your sense of childhood wonder doesn't mean you should. I was thinking I will be starting in some point in the next minute or two, maybe 5. I'm not actually too sure. That's how fucked my sleeping partners. I haven't slept, if you couldn't tell already. Whenever there's like an early kick-off, I just don't sleep because I'm scared to like wake up and it'll be like 2 PM and I've missed out everything. Yeah, Sean's hitting it nail on head every single time. Again, you're allowed to have a laugh, Baron, but there's levels to it, man. You need to be good at it, you need to be funny, first of all, which you're just not really that good at being. But besides that, you know, at least you're trying. A for effort, I suppose. Or A for also. One of the two, you can take your pick. I don't disagree with you there, Cole. I think there's a lot of things that Gukamakis did better. Like, he was a solid hold-up player and Forrester. From what I'm seeing... Although I might have missed it when I was reading that one out. Honey, where are my pants? Cue hysterical laughter. Well, the second half is a bit to get underway. Forrest is actually on, by the way, for Yang. That's a change. I don't know why, maybe Yang got injured. He was kind of bullied a lot in the early kind of stages of that half. You're a penis muncher, Burn. That's worse. We need a centre back. A centre half's back. So I know you're definitely right on that one, mate. Exactly, Star Wars Lego. That's better, Burn. That's better. Right, second half's kicked off. There we go. Underway. Let's see where this one goes. Straight away, we're going to look for high options on that left hand side. Taylor's going to move it. And immediately we're looking for that high line press. Maeda's got it inside the edge of the area. There's going to be an early foul given. We really should have been allowed to let that one go, but Kyogo's immediately been decked. That should Hey, I mean, some people would say it's cool to be a devil. I know if I die in heaven and hell are real, I'm certainly not going to be staring at God. But if I'm more, I want him to hesitate before he sends me down, you know what I mean? Just slightly. That's a good ball forward from Motherwell looking for options. I don't know if they've changed their formation or not, but they've certainly dropped deeper back to begin with. Even their strikers basically behind the halfway line, like circle basically. So they're going to try and catch us on the break. I'm guessing that's what they're going to try and do. Forrest's got past one there. Helps to go back across for Liam. Scales to Taylor. I like that, good stuff. Maeda's got it under control. He'll take one step inside, look for options. Here's Rio. Should have maybe had a crack, but he opts to leave it. O'Reilly's laid it off for Johnston. Good ball across, played up, hit way too high, and it's going to be over the bar. I respect the effort for Taylor, but it was never really going to do anything. I love that look then. I mean, the shot of the song should be like, when I was young, I had no sense, so I supported Rangers, and that's it. Song over! Lost. Get up, you. You'll Never Walk Alone is the best club song that will ever be. Nice. That's good. Fuck off, man. Play the wide. That's going to be a throw in for Motherwell. Casey goes quick with it, trying to find Bert. Taken under control. That's good play between the few of them there. O'Reilly's not going to win that one though, and Motherwell might have a chance. It's deflected off of Johnston. It'll go out wide for a throw. Thank you to the few people who've subscribed already, by the way. Thank you very much. I mean, I set the goal at 800, so that's been smashed. So I guess 835 then. I don't know. Oh, Kyogo's won that back well. He's going to be taken out by Mugabe. He's going to roll out for a throw in there. That's alright, that's fine. They really try to claim handball for that. I mean, it was outside the box first of all, and it was off his elbow in a natural position, so that was never really going to be given. Scales has it now though. Could be a break on here for us. Sweet. Nice. I don't like that. Get out to space. Good. Right, go on. Johnston gets it out towards that space again. Here's Forrest. We're doing well to open them up and stretch them out so we can try and get through that middle space, but we need to play a bit quicker when those passes open up. There's Taylor. Just passes it to thin air. Interesting. Just clocked that. Fuck Lego. I've had 5 kids and I've been walking Lego for 24 years. I mean, boy's only 3, so I'll be making about 30 years old. And that's the best thing about Lego. They're a beautiful constructing building block that gives creativity to children's minds, but it's also a very useful torture method. Maeda. Well, he's done well to get past McGinn, but not enough to get past Slattery. It's a good block out. Can't fault it. Can't fault it all. Or am I an acquaintance? Good header. Oh, it was the right idea, but it's straining the arms of Kelly. Fuck, that was a good cross too. Motherwell are going to send it long. Oh, what a touch. Thought he's been sent to the shops, but McGregor's quickly returned. That should be a foul for us. Referee says no, again. I don't get it. At any time they've gone down, it has literally been a foul, but they can do shit like that and just get away with it. That's interesting. That was a good block. It's played out to space. They could look for options here. Eventually goes inside. Quick exchange for space. Slattery might have a crack for range. Gets it into space. Here's Bear. Oh, that was a really good tackle for Scales, to be fair. That is a crucial challenge. It was a really good 1-2 between Bear and I think that was Slattery. Slattery takes a lovely touch for the 1-2 pass, and Scales just about gets across with his leg to kind of pop it away. Not exactly ideal. Oh, people are saying goal. Probably for this in corner. Played back in, headed up. No one's going to close. What the fuck is Bain doing? Unless there's a foul on Bain, I'm going to have to. I'm going to hold my tongue. But if that isn't disallowed, I'm doing a somersault out my fucking window. Because why the fuck is you as a goalkeeper getting beat to that when you have you have hands? Man's scared of Zimbabwe. Mugabe gets the. Nah, it's going to be disallowed. It surely has to be. It's like a full on push. Yeah, and then he's in front of the goalkeeper, preventing him from getting up. So there's two legal reasons why this wouldn't be given. But I wouldn't be surprised. I agree with you there, but I'm wasting 25 million on that Jota signing was a bit of a thingy. But if we bring him back, I would be quite content with that. Yeah, they've disallowed it. It's been fully disallowed. There's no real reason for it to stand, to be honest with you. But Scott Bain's not got wrists, apparently. It's 0-0 stuff. It's been disallowed. I mean, for one reason, he gets in front of him, but it's the fact that he's standing in front of the goalkeeper, preventing him from trying to like get up and try and make a save. So yeah, they've played on. It's all good. Yeah, there was about 3 or 4 individual things that they could have disallowed it for, so again, it's fair enough. But Bain still really didn't cover himself in glory, and Motherwell will have a big momentum and morality swing now, realistically, because they know they can score now. But for now, we have our shape reset. Here's Scales. Played in behind, McGregor, nice idea, gets it back, good 1-2, Maeda, good take, gets it back to Taylor, but it's a loose pass. Could be a quick break on, and this is what I'm saying. Motherwell will look a lot more willing to throw bodies forward. They're sitting in deep and trying to suck us in and then just breaking as fast as possible. Maeda's done well to win that one back though. And he's put on the burners to get past his man. That's got to be a fucking card. Good. Yellow card's been given out. That's like the 5th time that man's done that to Maeda. Slattery's in. Yeah, studs up and everything, man. If he actually made horse or contact, that would have been a red card and a suspension. No team scored there, Jamil. Use a Lego bricklayer. You get paid to play with Lego, essentially. You have a parlay with Celtic, fair enough. Oh, here's Kyogo, O'Reilly, good hold up, back in, into space, and that's a good knock on for Johnston, but it's not really going to go anywhere else. O'Reilly gets it covered eventually, good bounce around, go on son! Does get in front of it, it's a corner kick for us. Casey, who's been probably one of the better defenders from Motherwell today, does well to just kind of pop it out and not cause too many problems. We're at 8:30 now, thank you very much. Absolutely decimated the sub goal by some distance, man. Fucking terrific, thank you. I forgot to do the clap. Oh shit. I'll do that now while it's out of play. I'm going to clap to celebrate 800 subs, so bear with me for like 3 seconds. There we go. The ass only comes when we win. That's just for sub goal. Beautiful. This is the screen. Thank you. Fixed. Oh, there's another ball in. Fuck off! How's that not found a target, man? Bro. Yeah, I mean, Motherwell are a decent side. It's kind of hard to argue against it. Oh, McGregor, please, son! Gets it across! How the fuck have we not scored, man? Something like that Spittle chance in the first half. It's a beautiful ball across the face of the box for us. Again, McGregor does so well, but... oh, it's just kind of like a spewed defender clearance, and it bounces, I think, after the... either the knee or the stomach or O'Reilly, and just bounces over, but we could have had something go our way there. Celtic are playing at Fir Park right now. It's been a pretty good game so far, Jim. It's I mean, Motherwell have had 2 very big chances. Celtic now have had at least 2 as well, so it's an even game, but no chances have been like... every time I go to speak, Celtic are outside the edge of the box. What the fuck, come on. Nice for McGregor. Taylor, go on, son. Eventually we go backwards, it's back towards Scales, but I mean, Celtic have played okay. We've not played horrible. They've not played great either. It's just kind of been a mixed bag, but Motherwell have certainly earned the right to still be loyal. I think it'd be harsh to say either side deserves to be outright winning. There's Maeda on the edge of the box. Go on, son. Played across. Rio does well to take it under control. Back in towards Maeda, but the pass is overhit. It's either a corner or a really shit pass. I think it's a corner. Nope, that was a lot. It was a really shit pass. Rip. Salute from Argentina. I love that. What part of Argentina? The only one I really know is like Buenos Aires, I suppose. Nice, go and win that header, that's yours. He's just been fucking floored again. Scales is getting absolutely dicked by Slattery every time he goes into the air. And not in like a good way where it's like, oh, he's winning the headers. He's just straight up pushing him every fucking time now. That one was O'Donnell though, I think. Number 2 it was O'Donnell. I was going to say, if that was Slattery, man, he should have been sent half, but... oh, that's good. Maeda nearly got that under control. It's all if buts and maybes, man, but we need abso-fucking-lutes. In the words of that legendary Scouse fella, I don't if buts and maybes, I only do absolutes. What are you laughing for? What are you laughing for? I'm being serious? Oh shit. Never mind, he sucks. Let's go. Celtic get it out. It's going to be a goal kick for us. Who is going to win? I mean, I said 3-1 Celtic. I'm not really sure that prediction is going to come to fruition, but I would hope that it's Celtic's to lose essentially. But at the very least, we need to start putting more shots towards target. We're getting shots, just none of them are clear cut. There's a good ball in. Oh my god, that could have found him as well. O'Reilly made a good run, but again, just a tad too much. Or was that Forrest off the edge of that wing there? That's unlucky. Motherwell warming up to bring on some substitutions by the looks of it. Mostly midfield ones. Butland would be one of the best signings we made. I definitely don't disagree with that in the slightest. Butland's been good for you. He was really good in that first leg at PSV. I admit, like, that game was the one that gave him a chance. Here's a good run for O'Reilly lays it off. Forrest. Options are opening up here. We can do something with it. McGregor gets into space, back out towards Johnston. Quick 1-2 exchange between him and McGregor. Could find some bodies. Doesn't opt to go for it specifically. It's a shit layoff, but he wins. Oh, he wins a ball back. There's got to be, please, man. Oh my fucking god, he's missed a sitter. He's missed a sitter. Maeda's missed an absolute... Why is it a fucking passage right that you have to miss at least one clear-cut fucking chance every match? Taylor did the right thing, plays him into space, and instead of passing it, the one time where it makes sense to try and cross it, Maeda, he doesn't try and cross it, he tries to get it over the fucking net, and he just doesn't. Bruh, you could have had that. Your name's Grant. You'll lose. Yeah, I mean, guess it by flashes what the fuck it should tell you all you need to know. It's big miss. Big miss. But it is still 0-0. Don't you worry about that. Oh, that's awkward from Motherwell. It's going to bounce around and eventually it's going to be cleared away. My head only, yeah, he only scores wonder goals. I don't know what it is. I respect him for it, but I hate him for it at the same time, because that was literally a one-on-one with a goalkeeper. There was no defenders in his way, and he doesn't even put it on target. I don't know why they're allergic to putting it in between the sticks right now. There's a ball in for Motherwell. Oh my fucking god, that was a good chance as well. Bear manages to get a right foot shot away, but it's thankfully Laura straight at the foots. Straight into the hands of Bain, I should say. You think it finishes 1-0? Yeah. Hopefully to us, new one. Not to... Oh, it's still an awkward bounce around. Motherwell have got it on the edge of it. Peyton. Good, 1-2 shimmy. He doesn't get it under control, but it's going to bounce around. Yeah, that really could have been something for Motherwell, that bare chance. If we put it towards either side of the goalkeeper, it could have been a wee bit more awkward. But Lagerbilk's officially coming off. Don't know if it's just to give Phillips some minutes or if it's because of an injury sort of issue. But Phillips is on, which is no bad. Jesus Christ. That's a good ball in for Motherwell again. It's headed away this time by Johnston. Forrest will put himself in the way and cause some issues. Johnston's going to be put under some pressure. Good feet for Spittle to keep that ball under control. Gets it into space. Whipped ball across, and this time Bain doesn't allow his wrists to let him down. Just takes the ball and makes sure it's safe. Do us a solid. Here's Bain, rolls out towards that side. Let's see where it goes with this one. Scales, finds space eventually. Let's see where this... Please fucking play it in here. There is so much space in the midfield, lads. Use them. Just use the space in mid. The wings ain't the only thing you can use. You know that, right? Taylor finally goes central to Hatate, who lays off a dead... I think Hatate's the change that we need to make. One too many times where he's just kind of half-cocked the ball out wide for no reason. Just because you've earned your contract doesn't mean that you've earned your contract. You need to fucking keep earning it. Bit of a loose pass, that one, man. It's like the third time this half alone. Wins it back though, so we can't pass all that, but that's obviously going to be a foul for Motherwell because of course, and there we go. I have no idea what you're talking. The first cup of the season's the League Cup. I mean, fair enough, you might win that, but that's about the extent of it. I think we need to take maybe Kyogo and Hatate off. Mainly for rest for the Lazio game, but also because I think Home and O would be the more sensible options, especially if Home's not going to be allowed to start in the Lazio game on the 4th anyway, so give them minutes and let them run wild. Just don't like how easy it is for them to kind of stifle out the pressure, because they just simply sit in on themselves and it works. Oh yeah, St Mirren deserve all the praise that they're getting right now, to be honest with you. They've been fucking terrific. There's a chance for Motherwell. Bounces on the ground, taken down. They're trying to say that's a foul. I was going to say, what the fuck, if they gave that, that would have been like the ultimate kick in the teeth. Hatati's gone for the long spray out towards Maeda, but it's only going to make it as far as Kelly. 25 minutes left or so. Oh yeah, shit, sorry, Pat, your bet, I forgot. No, alright, take Awrite lay off then, who's probably been our best player for vibes. Nah, the most sensible change would probably be getting Kyogo off, because he just, again, physical play, it's Motherwell's specialty right now. There's a good ball in. That's the worst clearance I've seen in a long time, but eventually it is spindled away. Forrest tries to close his man down, but it's played out only as far as... Shit, my brain's gone dark. Peyton, sorry. Ball's been swung towards that back stick. Bain this time does get it under control. Nearly drops it on the way down though, Jesus. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jim. You have a nice one, man. Segrist is on the bench. He's just a third choice goalkeeper. I suppose that's the sad thing about it. But Bain's not conceded. That's the only reason I'm allowing it to slide right now. Here's McGregor. Johnston. Looks like he was teeing up for a chance there. Opts to leave it. Forrest skips it back in towards the captain. Taylor. Scott to Scott. Back towards McGregor into that space again. Johnston. Come on, boys. Here's Rio. Good shimmy. Opens up space. Here's Taylor. In towards Maeda. Come on, lads. Maeda across the face of goal, and it's going to be gathered by Kelly. This is what I'm talking about though. Like, why is it sometimes when we get into the box we decide to cross it when it makes less sense to, and then try and shoot when it makes more sense to cross it? It's like these. It's like they just have their finishing attributes messed around a wee bit, man. Yeah, Ange kind of had like that Alex Ferguson mentality towards him where it does it, oh my fucking god, here's a chance for Motherwell. There. Blocked by Scales. Don't like this. Played into space again, they're looking for options. Back towards Casey, goes back towards the left side, then towards Spittle again. There's a dink across. Scales fucked it. Oh my god, Scales really messed up that pass. That could have been bad for us again. It bounces up and awkwardly. It's eventually cleared away, but Motherwell have won it back. And Tati isn't closing his man down at all anymore. Eventually gets there to close his man and eventually wins the ball back. That's what you can do when you're trying it. McGregor getting pushed and pulled, but he stays on his feet. Played in towards space again. Here's O'Reilly back in. Laid out for Rio. Exchanged towards Johnston. McGregor. Come on, boys. There's plenty of fucking time, but we need to see a bit more urgency. I'm going to drink plenty of water. That's not a comment I was expecting to see. I see you've left the OV out, the OF, because that's probably what your fucking missus does. OnlyFans, right? Learn to spell before you insult us, because that's not even how you spell pedos. Well, we haven't played particularly great, man. I hope we can fucking get at least one, man. Our play deserves at least a goal. We've had many chances, but the fact of the matter is, man, we're just not hitting them with power. Well, it's all well and good playing the nice, delicate, side-to-side type of game, but if you're not fucking willing to rattle it in when it matters, it's not really going to matter too much. Because we need the 3 points. One isn't exactly optional right now. Go on. Lizzie's out there, there's a long ball down the line. It should have been out of play. It looked like it was out of play. Don't know if it was, I think it is. Holy fuck, we're at 300 viewers. That's the most I've ever had, man. Oh my god, there's another one that can't spell. Really ticking them off, lads. There's a round of applause going out. Well, there's a new face on the park, so that's good for them. And there's that boy I was telling about, Papa Suari. He's coming on to burn out some minutes. I think he's off for a Donald. Yeah, Flash, you're spot on, man. They're playing deep, trying to counter. They're playing with that. See, the best way to put it is I'd kind of call it the basin and blast tactic, where it's essentially sit in, suck up all the pressure, make sure that there's enough there, and then break and wait. Everyone goes forward at once. There's a good ball through. Come on, O'Reilly, man. Do you fucking play it central? Stop. Oh, that's a take for Forrest! But I don't know if these fucking idiots have ever learned the concept of shooting a ball. But what's the point in doing the sexiest first touch I've ever seen to then do that for a shot? Here's Motherwell on the break. Slattery. Good save for Bain. Holy fucking Christ, they literally just walked up the other end. Can you cunts wake up, please? That's good for my head. I gets past one, keeps it rolling. Takes a weird bobble up, it's taken down. Oh Jesus. Yeah, we really should have had a goal, Ashman. You're definitely right. Swear to God, man, if these cunts could just finish their shots, we'd be like 4-0 up. Quite literally and honestly, because O'Reilly and Forrest have now done the exact same thing. There's another good ball through. Stole back, please, lads. Oh my fucking God, it's a game. Come on, man. That's a good layoff. Good steal. He's not going to get there for that one, though. It's going to be punted away, and Motherwell are on the chase. He should be offside. Unless he made the run behind the halfway line. Kind of hard to tell through that camera angle. Yeah, this is one of those ones where it's just not exactly been fun to watch. Here's a break for Motherwell. That could be awkward. They've given a foul for nothing again. And now for fuck's sake. Taylor's just trying to, right, okay, at least they got it there. Right, okay, I was going to say that that guy was trying to get a wee bit too personal with Taylor there, but still plenty of time, mate. It's not over until it's over. We're kind of known for late winners, so it's our speed. Oof. Everyone's kind of in unison. It's like, it's not that we're playing bad, but we're not doing enough. At least offensively. Like I said, we need to get on the pitch. We need physicality because Kyogo's just kind of standing there now. There's the exchange out, headed by Motherwell. It's eventually popped forward. Not really dealt with, eventually cleared away. Sifed forward. Here's Kyogo on the chase, and he'll get past his man and get decked. The referee will probably give nothing because he literally fucking wears blue and white underneath his shirt every match. It's what they fucking call him. Swear to God, I've seen literally 3 or 4 yellow cards given out for that. There's a break. Come on, Phillips. Does eventually find some space, but that fucking Forrest, mate, can you take a touch, you gimp? Please, man, stop. I love you to death, but if you're going to play like this, I'll throw you in a bin myself. Fucking hell, man. Makes you wonder what we signed Palmer for. Come on, McGregor. Nice. There we go. Move it. Gets into space. McGregor switches it again. Nice idea. O'Reilly gets it out. Johnston to Forrest. Good 1-2 exchange. Eventually it's one back. O'Reilly does get out. Johnston again. Should have crossed it, but instead lets his man get close. O'Reilly. Shit touch again. I swear to fucking God, man. 3-7, well that's insane, Jesus. S'il vous plaît, c'était picto. Yeah, we should realistically have... No, that came out. I don't know if that came off his hand or his knee. I think it came off his knee. Yeah, I think it's just a shit ref. I know the Saudis are looking for referees for like Europe. We should probably just recommend them our entire referee system. Oh, fuck me, Bane, that is... It's a good pass, to be fair. Johnston's got to manage to... Come on, move the ball, boys. Quicker than that. There's a good ball in behind if he can take the bounce touch. It doesn't go his way. Cleared forward by Casey. Taken down, and here's a break for Motherwell if they can take it. Payton's doing his best to hold up. Rolled in. McGinn lays it off. There could be a break on that side. Here's Awrite. Thankfully for us, doesn't get too much on it. Fuck's sake, the guy with the Rangers badge is even speaking sense. The referee is not exactly great. Celtic is a fake team. Explain. I'm pretty sure we're one of the few clubs that stand for what we believe in. Yeah, Forrest is very tired, let's say. But here's O. He's warming up, getting ready to come on. Come on, boys. Kyogo is coming off. He looks like he's ran himself into the ground. He's not had a bad game. He's just... I guess sometimes it's more sensible to have the more physical players on. Palmer's there as well, so he'll probably be on for Maeda, I'd imagine. Turnbull's on as well, Palmer. It's on for Maeda indeed, so there are a couple of changes. We can potentially steal this. How many minutes is left? It's Squeaky bumped it. Well, we've got about 10 minutes and then... well, I'd say about 4 minutes of added time right now based on all the fouls and stoppages. So I'd say about all in 15-20 minutes. There's a good ball in. It's heady straight across the face. A goal again. Come on, boys. Stop playing some football, man. It's a good ball in, to be fair, but no one was making that post runs. Tell me, Palmer winner incoming. I fucking hope so. Yep, Bobby speaking facts as well. I love it, everyone can all in unison agree that the referees are the worst part about this league. It's a good header up for him. Okay. Can't disrespect that, that's a lovely touch for the Motherwell player. It's going to be one back by Celtic though. McGregor tries to step through them. It's going to be a throw for us, surely. Yep, eventually given. O'Reilly, quick snap, nice. Johnston's got it moving. Yeah, well, I know you want us to drop points, but my counterpoint is no, no thank you. Here's Turnbull, got the shimmy, get it in behind, there's a ball, good take, come on. Shot, it's another weak one, but I think it took a nick and it should be a corner. Apparently not. Right, okay. Yeah, no, Wally Collum can go and fuck himself, quite frankly. The standard Motherwell, we other people comment with Glenn. Love to see it. Right, well, there's a little break in play. Please subscribe. There's over 380 of you in chat right now. What the fuck? Lads, that's incredible. Thank you for the support, appreciate it. But if you can subscribe, that would be very useful. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs so we can get partnered and, you know, actually do things. Back to the game, thank you. We need a corner, aye. We need a corner so we can bring on Ralston. Bullet header, 95th minute. Go on. It's a good ball in behind. Got time, Matthews, I've got time. Stop panicking with the balls forward, just fucking keep it on the ground, man. Exactly like that, good. Johnston, in towards O'Reilly, looks for options, gets it out to McGregor, he might have a crack for range, opts to leave it for Taylor, good 1-2 exchange, we've done too much in the box, you can already tell here, stolen away. Eventually gathered back, Taylor. Turnbull. O'Reilly and McGregor lay off. That could work out if he can get the pass. Here's Johnston, plays it across the face. It's Cleared away by, I think, Mugabe initially, and it's back towards Johnston. Here's O'Reilly. It's over the bar. That's a better shot. It's a much better shot. That's exactly what we're needing. Thank you to all the people who just subscribed there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm going to take that type of comment for the big man, you know what I mean? Bobby the Percy, brilliant name, thank you for the sub, man. Dimeser as well, thank you for the sub, mate, thank you. And just name here, I love that as well. Yeah, Motherwell can definitely cause a surprise. This is the thing about it, is a point, usually you'd be like, it's whatever, you know, like the St Johnstone game where it's like, fair enough, they've earned it, but we have been in the box too many times not to have gotten something for this game, you know what I mean? Motherwell have had 2 clear-cut chances, but Celtic have been inside their box for about 40% of the last 20 minutes, and we're just making the wrong decisions when we're in there. Cleared away, it's going to bounce, and Phillips will leave that for Bain. Maybe play the ball a bit quicker than that, lad. This might be the only guy that does Celtic watch-alongs at the moment. I'm the only one that does it consistently, I think. I've not missed a game since Hibernian in October last year. Minus Greenock Morton. The cup game last year. I was going to be surprised if they tried to ring that off as a Phillips lead off. Come on boys, move the ball. Just keep it on the fucking ground. Taylor. To Luis Palmer, come on man. Ball whipped across, cleared away by, I think, Casey again. That boy has been everywhere and nowhere all at once. Oh, well, there we go. It came through. Thank you, Neil. Do any Rangers podcast or watch along? The only one that I know that does stuff like that is that CG Novo fella, if that's his name. I think that's his name. Oh! Palmer, please. It just should have passed it. That's the one time where you should have passed. Why are you so fucking ridiculously dumb in the final third? Come on, lads. Hit the fucking thing! Stop trying to side it! Fucking useless, man! The fuck's the point? You had like 14 million acres of space to aim at and he decides to shimmy it onto his left for whatever magical reason. My brother in Christ, please. Ball out. Here we go. O'Reilly does the shimmy, gets it into Johnston. Can you do something? Forrest leaves it for him. Eventually gets it in. Good 1-2 touch, please. Turnbull. Oh, it's the side fucking net. Again, right idea, but it's not on target, and that's, I've said that so many times this half. Corner kick for us. Come on, boys, I have faith. O'Reilly, headed up my way. Damn. I appreciate that, Dave, man. Don't lose Mo and look even more like. Well, you need to remember that Oh my god! How the fuck have you missed that? Forrest has missed a point blank header for 2 yards out. How do you miss? That takes more effort to fucking miss than it does to score, James. Oh dear mother of God. It's another sitter, yeah. You're spot on flash, isn't it? This is fucking ridiculous, man. Please do something of note. That'd make me very happy inside. Here's Palmer, come on, Taylor. Eventually gathered away, he's still going to bounce around. Motherwell are more than content to sit in now. I think they're going to start trying to play for the point. Oh, that guy isn't even on the pitch. I was going to say that, it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's Phillips that's on. Saw that he's diving. Love to see it. Oh my god, man. Goal required, quite simply, yeah. How much time left? On my, at least for what I'm seeing, there's about 4 minutes and then, well, about 4.5 minutes and then whatever added time is left. Bane. Lays it off from McGregor. Come on, boys. Keep it moving. Nice, come on. Scales. Runs it down. There could be options here if he wants to take it. Opts to leave it instead. That's fine as long as you can keep it on the deck. Motherwell are more than content to sit in. We need firepower. 5-1 Villa. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Fair play to them. Palmer's done well to win that back. I'm surprised he didn't give that as a foul for no reason. Turnbull. Bounces around. Forrest will keep the chase on at least. I respect him for keeping the fight alive there. Sent forward. Chase on for Motherwell. Phillips should just let that bounce. Opts to he did do so. Quick exchange for Scales. Everyone's saying goal. What? Let's see what happens here. It goes out towards the left hand side. Let's Palmer. Rio. Not Rio, what the fuck am I saying? O'Reilly. Goes out to O'Reilly again. Bounces around. Very confuzzled. Scales. It's just deflection football right now. It really is just deflection football right now. It's going to be. I'm not honestly too sure what's happening. Everyone's saying goal right now, but I'm literally just. I want to see what happens first. I'm looking far ahead. See Phillips. Nice. I'm not sure if it's going to stand or not, that's a thing. Please. It's a lovely goal for Palmer, man. But I don't want to celebrate because I did this last match. Does it stand? Ah! Yes! Fuck that! Holy fucking shit! Holy fucking shit! Palmer, top bloke. Get in! Fucking late stream. Because it comes off the inside of Mugabe, it's a play on touch. It's a play on touch. And Wee Louise gets his cell. Oh, you deserve that, wee man. How the fuck? We're almost at 500. What the hell is going on? The most I've ever had. Sorry, I had to apologise. I didn't realise, but... No, I didn't miss the goal. It was just the simple fact that I didn't think it was on. Well, I thought they would have disallowed it because the referee immediately kind of went to check VAR, but... It's like the luckiest bounce. I do not give a fuck, man. Goal's a goal. Goal is a goal. Yes, man. Yeah, that's all summed up beautifully. Well, remember at the start of the stream where I was talking shit on Palmer? You know, like why did we replace Jota with him? I guess that's why. Get up them! You might be made of steel, but we are fucking hotter than that, man. We deserved it. It's so hard to argue against it, you know what I mean? I love that. Absolutely love that. Thank you to all the people that are subscribing as well. We appreciate Jota. You can rot in the Saudi League. We've got Palmer now, man. They've had to stop it because of the flare. I just looked over and seen that there's a guy with a fucking Pfizer mask on taking it off. But bar any stupid shit, any bad mistakes, and this is the test now. Just don't bottle it. I know Rangers fans won't be too happy with this, but at the same time... Oh, man. Not too long now, yeah. A couple of minutes, 5 minutes added time, I think. Yep, okay, yeah. Five additional minutes to play through as it stands. Ball in. Chance for Motherwell. Could have gone anywhere and nearly did. Tony Power, what a fucking name. Thanks for the sub, man. Oh. Another big chance and it goes over. Joshy Russell, what a fucking name. Appreciate the sub, man. Thank you very much. We've gained like what? Try to math. Like 60? Apocalypse now. Love that, man. That's... yeah, I was going to say this. I just looked over and seen that replay of the foul though. Someone's in the book. I missed the entire challenge. I think it was on Taylor though. Yeah, no, fair enough actually. Jesus Christ, more subs. Kenny Edwards, thank you much. Wally man, that's a brilliant name. Thank you for the sub. And Daniel Matheson, or Matheson. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Oh, we're on the break again here. We just keep ourselves composed, boys. We keep ourselves composed. Pump snake pump the zombie hopes. Don't slate my Jota, I can't. My bad. I love Jota as much as the last, man, that's why it hurts. The Lazio game's on I believe Wednesday, because we kicked off on Tuesday the last time, so I believe it's Wednesday. Leave it late, aye. It's better late than never though, Joseph. It is better late than never. Holy shit. Although, the sad news is that Taylor has stayed down. Now, if we've got another injured defender, I will lose my shit. Because it seems to be like a common theme with Celtic fans. I mean, can you hear this? That's very quiet for some reason. Taylor's he's up on his feet. At the very least, he's up on his feet. Couple more subscribers, thank you very much. Not no fucking boys. Couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, he's up. Don't worry about it. It was a solo one. It definitely wasn't a red card offence. I know what they were initially checking for, but just a solo one. We just play this one out. And then it's over to the old firm on the other side. Over to Govan for the Rangers and Aberdeen match. Although I won't be watching that, I'll be watching Albion Rovers because I'm based like that. Still a long season to go though, you're spot on. Someone told. Don't know if that was my Dolo chapter, I'm not going to have to keep us off. But there ain't too much time left now, gentlemen. A couple of minutes and then we're safe. But, I mean, you have to give credit to Motherwell. They hung in there for as long as they could have. But when it mattered, we made it count. You know what I mean? We did what was necessary. We just have to keep ourselves composed now, man. Don't do anything stupid. We're fine. It's a half time yet. It's nearly full time. Ball sent forward. Kelly. Headed down. Well taken by them actually, to be fair, and it's going to be a run forward. We'll try their best to try and keep it in. Oh shit, everyone's saying goal, that's not good. Fucking better not be the case, because I swear to God. Palm up, bounces around, it's out towards that right hand side, and let's see what happens. Gales gets it away. Throw in. Okay, that's fine. Everyone's spamming and know what the fuck's happening. Let's say there's another foul. Bear in mind I'm about a minute or two behind, so I'm curious to see. He'll be all the fans coming in now. Do the parky for the sub, man. Let's see. Ah. They're going to, yeah, they fucking scored. That's... Fabulous. Absolutely fucking fabulous. They'll check it, but there's nothing to check. I mean, you can tell just by that replay it's going to count. But what fucking sucks is how easy that was. Once again, man, you put a bit of fucking faith in our defence to do anything. You had 6 minutes to see out, your fat dicks. That is ridiculous, man. Can't fault it. Fair enough, you know what I mean, but it's just fucking classic. Referee hands him on a plate, basically. Fucking, oh. That's heartbreaking. Come on, just fight fucking through it. Let's fight fucking through it. Everyone's spamming logos. What the hell's happening on? Oh, my heart can't take this. Played out, come on, good move. Played across, go on, McGregor. Bounces, please. Oh my god, please! Yeah! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Yes! Fuck you! You pricks! Get it, Lounges! Oh! SFB 1, Celtic 2! It's over, bitches! It's over! Yes! Please. Please. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'll calm down first. Because I want to make sure it's on. It's given. Yes. Oh, there is nothing sweeter. Where are all the Rangers fans now? Eh? Where are all they now? Where is RFC for life? Get him in! Fucking Matthias O'Reilly, man! Sexiest man to ever live. It's such a good finish too. That ball in was inch perfect. Look! See the slow motion replays. Nothing makes me happier than the slow motion replays. Oh, that might just be better than Rogic's goal a few seasons ago. I'm so sorry if I blew your ears out there. No, guys, you're one of the good few. But fuck. Oh, look at that, man. There is nothing better than that. Ball in was crystal clear. And Kelly, Motherwell fans won't be happy with him because it looked like a really good finish, but Kelly's at the near post. They should realistically keep that out. Yeah, we've got about 2 minutes. I mean, there was only meant to be about 5 additional minutes. We've got that boy for another 4 fucking years, lads. That has immediately put his transfer value up to at least £753 million. I will accept no less. That's how much that goal means. That's how much the goal means. Get it up, you Glenn. I mean, fair enough, you've been one of the nicer ones at least. But still. Late winners. That's what we do best. We've got about a minute left. Oh, you fucking beauty. You absolute beauty. I have never experienced depression and pure absolute adrenaline within about 3 minutes of each other, but we're not known for doing things the easy way. Not too much time left. Come on, boys. See this one out. Just comfortably get it to fuck. To fuck. Thank you. Still time. There's still about 10-15 seconds left. Bear in mind my stream's a little bit behind. That's the last chance for Motherwell. Good into space, and there it is! Oh, everywhere we go, get it right up, yees, you bunch of fucking cunts. Let's go, man! Victory! 2-1. Matt O'Reilly is the greatest striker to ever exist despite being a midfielder. But we take it. I've just clocked we've got over 400 people in here, by the way. The most I have ever had in a stream prior to this was like 210, 220. I mean, we've nearly hit 170 subs as well. This could not have gone better for me, lads. It's time for me to scream very loudly. Observe. Ba -ba -da -ba -ba. Yes! Yes! Fuck yes, man! Unstoppably. Instoppably. Oh, never celebrate until it's over. Never celebrate until it is done. And ladies and gentlemen, it's done now. Allow me to observe. Get up them. They thought they had a chance. Fuck yes, man. That's good. That's good. That's good. I don't feel sad anymore. Or at the very least I feel a lot less sad than I did. That's insane. That is insane. Yeah, over like 70 subscribers tonight, man. Best stream. I appreciate that, James. Good start to that all day, exactly. Biggie fucking smalls, no way. Celtic v lads, oh, I'll be there, don't worry. I will be live on this channel, streaming every game. Like I said, I promised I'll stick to my routine as long as I'm able to. Yeah, this stream basically sums it up. I'm curious to see what the actual fucking... Oh, Aberdeen, I know you're shit, but please, please make my day just slightly better. It'd be so funny. I do apologise, Sean. Some of you will have bossed eardrums, that's more than fair enough when we score like a 97th minute winner though. Mickey McCarr, thank you for the sub, man, and Kieran, is it Kushney or Kushney? I don't want to mispronounce it, but Kieran, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. Aberdeen will take points off the fingers fucking crossed. But if you're here for the full-time result, observe, we won, victory. All hail, really. Quite literally. I'm tempted now that I'm going to buy like a bunch of like cutouts of the faces of the players and just stick O'Reilly right in the middle because he deserves it, man. Lucky bastard. Yous aren't really the people God selected us, my guy. That's why we scored so many last winners. Rangers to win 2-1 and 3 points. Well, I mean, if you get 3 points, man, fair enough to you. You know what I mean? Rangers will have to realistically pop off now. They don't have a choice, they're going to need to win. But yeah, we've gained like almost, no, actually more than 80. I think I started today on 795, 96. So, I love that, Sean. You're not wrong, just says Huns. Represent, my guy, represent. That's an absolutely fucking fabulous game though. Absolutely fabulous game of football. Fair play to Motherwell, right? Before anything, Motherwell deserve a little bit of credit for making the game as hard. Rod Newman, thank you for the sub, man. Appreciate it. O'Reilly is, yeah, he is quite literally the new Rogic now. The absolute masterclass that boy put on made me so happy. Like, I was depressed at the 95th minute, absolutely elated at the 97th. I have never gone through that quick of emotions, you know. Insane, honestly. Like, we deserved the win. I wouldn't have been mad at a point, but I would have been disappointed at the fact that we conceded last second. But that is fucking huge for us because A, Motherwell are a good side. It's hard to get results at Fir Park or even just against them in general. Motherwell deserve credit. They played fantastically, but they just played good in defensive stance. They didn't really attack as well as they could have, and they made chances. That's what makes me so, I guess, interested in seeing how Motherwell, and especially St Mirren as well, how they develop. Keep up the great. Oh, I appreciate that, James. That's very kind of you. Love that. You can be a little more respectful, not all Rangers supporters about there. I'm just kidding though. No, that's the thing, man. Like most of my family are fucking Rangers fans, so that's why I'm like, it's a game of football at the end of the day. Like, I don't give a shit if Rangers win or lose today, because at the end of the matter, it's about what Celtic do for me. I don't give a shit if Rangers win every game from now to the end of the season, because we'll just do that too. Look at the numbers now. There was like 100 Rangers fans in here just eagerly awaiting my depression, and instead they got to see me smile. Something they haven't been able to do in like 12 months. You're happily here. Aye, fair enough, Sean. You enjoy yourself, Chief. You enjoy yourself. It's been a fucking hell of a day. Still catching your breath. Aye, too right, Flash. Too fucking right. Oh yeah, while there's people in here, actually, if you could do me a solid, Flash is one of my moderators, and pretty much the only reason this chat wasn't completely and utterly demolished by Rangers fans calling me names. You can go and follow the fella on Twitch if you want to. 750. No, not. You wanted, I wanted 820 is like, I only wanted 800 tonight, Scott. That was the goal, just get the 4 subscribers, and we've fucking cancelled it and then some, but we'll lay this out. No, that's the copy one, you fool. If you could go and give him a little bit of support, I'd appreciate it. It'd be very kind of you. But yeah, we're now officially closer to 1,000 than when we started, and that's a big thing. Is it Oxy, or I'm just going to call you AO? AO! Ayo! Thank you for the sub, man, very much appreciated. Aberdeen 91 gets some. Oh. Class commentary. Thank you. How many minutes got added on? There was like 12 added minutes at the end of it, Ultra. It was a very hectic end, let's say that much, but it was a hell of a match, honestly. The fact that every goal came in the last 5-10 minutes tells you everything you need to know. Football's one of those sports, it's like basketball, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't necessarily matter what you do in the first 3 quarters, because it's what you do in the last quarter that matters. Like, you can sit and defend all you want, but sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Thankfully for us today, it worked out so well. Aye, exactly a jump we fucking popped off to some hilarious degree, but we switch back to the screen, hopefully nothing bad happens. Nothing bad happened, fabulous. But yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I've got to do next, because I need to be gone by 3 o'clock for the Albion Rovers match, but we don't need to rely on any other team to do favours for us. We'll win this league without any help. You have not put it in a much better way myself, man. You have put it spot on. Fact of the matter is, we could have played a lot worse today. We didn't. We could have scored a hell of a lot more today. We didn't. But the thing that matters is that we win and we get the result. And as that one right there says, it's woven into our DNA. That shit basically means that we have to just, by default, score last minute winners. I mean, we did it in the last match against Livingston, so I should have seen this coming, let's be real, but I was going to say, at least the stream didn't crash this time. It's because I fixed it, fucking Sean. It was just like, I never ran it as an administrator, and I had the bitrate up way too high for this PC, so like whenever I'd go live, this thing would choke itself out trying to get it to work, but yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem as bad now, although I still need to update some things, but I took the PC apart and cleaned it all out. Probably stream be back next week. I appreciate that, Sean. I hope to see you there, Chief. Well, next one's on Tuesday. I should actually fucking check that to be... Celtic matches. I believe it is Tuesday, right? Or is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Yeah, there we go. That's confirmation. That's the next game that I'll be live for if you're just looking for the next, like, when are you next live, my guy? I'll be like, there you go, have a look. But the odds are actually quite even, all things considered, to be honest with you. Like, it's the highest odds that we've got in the group to win any game, 33%, that tells you all you need to know. But yeah, Celtic v Lazio, that's the next one you need to keep an eye out for. I'll be live at around 7:45 on Wednesday. It gives about 5 minutes for me to fix everything up, as well as 10 minutes to make sure that everything's working and stuff like that. But you know, you're more than welcome to come in earlier and just sit and loiter about and stuff like that. But this stream has been fucking terrific. That's why I'm happy to go for another 10-15 minutes so that I have a little bit of time. But that's the next game that you need to focus about league-wise, which is all well and good. Camillo and Scales to Aberdeen for the day. Temporary 3-hour contract. It would be a pretty good one, Iski, but would it work? Probably. But the thing is, the man's already ran his heart out today. Man of the match is easily O'Reilly. I mean, I even said that at the start of the second half. He's been like the most consistent midfielder that we've had. Hatate wasn't. He didn't cover himself in glory. I'll admit that, but it's not too disappointing. You know what I mean? Like Motherwell are a side that can frustrate, and that we did our best. You know what I mean? Like there was no real quarrels. I forgot I should probably pull up the actual score for people that are just kind of thingy. But as far as the Premiership looks, I mean, look, Motherwell didn't play bad. You know, it's very rare that a team gets more than 5 shots against us, let alone 10 with 4 on target. Like Bain was good. It's that VAR decision that people will look back on and go, oh, of course. But the fact of the matter is, it'd be hard to argue against any other result other than a Celtic win. Around 20-yard streak, yeah. No, generally that's what hanged me. Like, see when I actually sat down, I was able to watch like the slow motion replays, just how everyone goes ballistic. I mean, I probably went ballistic. I know I went ballistic, but in that state, oh my god, man, it would have been fucking scenes. I appreciate that, the man, for all seasons. That's very kind of you. Really, player of the season. Yeah, I mean, your name sums it up. You are not wrong, not even slightly. What's happening? Am I missing out on something? Oh, really? Contract us the he needs another contract where we extend it for another 5 years, just to be safe. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think all things considered, lads, we can call that a very successful and very poggers result. I mean, it took a lot of out of us at the end. The goal for Palmer was quite nice as well, Megan. You were actually, you're quite spot on in that sense, you know what I mean? Like, even the O'Reilly goal was very well taken. Like, it was stunningly taken, but you have to give them credit where it's due, you know what I mean? Motherwell hung in there, gave themselves a good performance. Perfect kickstart for the fella. You're spot on, absolutely spot on, but yeah, I don't really think there's too much else to cover. I know there's some things that I need to plug that isn't this channel, because I know there's like socials. People have been asking me for socials. If you go into the description, I should probably use this one. If you go into the description, hi, hello. If you're watching this as a VOD, first of all, I hope you're doing well, we won. But secondly, if you want to actually come and speak to people like me or people like Flash, there is a public Discord that you can go into. It's in the, you know, it's in the description right at the bottom. There's an invitation link. It expires every week, but I change it every week so that obviously if you want to come in and say hello, you're more than welcome to. I'll be in the Discord for a little bit after the game because, like I said, I'll be watching the Albion Rovers game alongside. I might have the Rangers game up in the background as well, but it's certainly not something I'm going to be live for. How many 5 minutes ago, 98. It was initially 5 minutes added time, then Motherwell scored, they had to check it, so added on another 3 minutes, then O'Reilly scored in this 97th, so they added on another 3 or 4 minutes. It ended up finishing on the 100th, not the 100th, the 101st minute, I believe. Your style is like bipolar Tourette's. Yep, that's basically me, summed up well and true. Nah, man, I'm just mentally unstable, but I'm funny about it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm insane, but it's cool. It's going to last 25 seconds, quite literally, you know. We fucking deserved it. It's hard to argue against any other point than that, you know what I mean? Again, looking at the... Just I'm waiting to see what Rogers says before I piss off, because... Aye, okay. Alright, got you. So the hope is that Phillips will be fit for the game against Lazio on Wednesday. Ideally, that's the goal. We don't want anything else other than that. You know, ideally we want to have a bit more consistency when it comes to the goalkeeping. You know what I mean? Like, guys, you'll probably speak for experience, but you know that way where you've got like 2 goalkeepers, neither of them are good enough, and then you've got a team that you need to play that are insanely good. That's the situation we're in right now. I'm not worried about the attack. We will score goals. Celtic will always score goals. It's a different story when it comes to clean sheets. And that was a prime example, because I said that Motherwell were going to score today. I called that part right. I just thought we would have scored like 2 or 3 instead, and it would have been a very simple, you're going to the Lazio game? Fuck yeah, Michelle. I hope you have a belter of a time out there. That's class. The last Champions League game I went to was Barcelona? I think it was Barcelona. It was the 2016-17 season, because I seen City, Mönchengladbach and Barca, the home games of the Champions League group stages that season. Whatever the last one was, that was the last one I seen. I'm pretty sure it's Barca. Say Kelleher will come to Liverpool. Oh, mate, if we get Kelleher, I'd be fucking buzzing about that. Kelleher's a class goalkeeper. Slept on. Absolutely slept on, because obviously Gavin Bazunu, but I mean, either one of them I would take absolutely. By the time you... Oh, I love that. We're slowly converting guys step by step, but nah, he's a Rangers man through and through. You can't take that out of him, man. Who do you want to win, Celtic or Lazio? Oh, fucking easy question. I want Celtic to win by as many goals as possible. I mean, for me, I think it's like a Celtic... I hope that it's a Celtic 3, Lazio 1 type scoreline. It really depends on who's fit for the game. Like, if we have Nowitzki or Carter-Vickers, because Carter-Vickers is still up in the air, right? Like, there's a chance that he doesn't get selected for the Lazio game, but there's always the chance that he does. And if he does get selected, Fabuloso, everything's good, but it really depends. I don't like the idea of Scott Bain being our main goalkeeper for this, but, you know, the board seems to think that we're comfortable with what we've got, and hopefully that's the case, you know what I mean? Stick up a link flash, what's this? As a Gers man, you want Celtic to win for a coefficient. Yeah, I mean, it's the same way whenever Rangers play in Europe. Like, when they beat the Albetis, I was like, well, cool, at least they won. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and shout on them. Like, they're not in the same competition as us, so I don't care if you go on and win the whole goddamn thing. Obviously, it'd be a bit inconvenient, because I know every single Twitter comment would basically be like, we're better in the league, and then Rangers would just be like, whoosh, screenshot of the Europa League, but you need to win it first. That's a big thing. And I mean, Celtic, I'm not expecting us to go off in the Champions League. I just want us to improve on the 2 points that we got last year. If we get like 6 points and finish third and drop down into Europa League, I'm more than happy with that. Like, that's completely fine. But I just don't want to see us trip up in games that we should win, because that Feyenoord game was a good example. We were playing better than them until we got red carded, and then it all fell apart in like 5-10 minutes. It just seems to be the Celtic way, where no matter what, we'll find a way to fuck it for ourselves, exactly like we did today, where we just let them have that chance. And it wasn't even a good goal from Motherwell. It was well taken, but how they got there was so stupid. So, you take it. You still have PTSD, Visible. Yeah, my dad does. He absolutely has. But yeah, I mean, all things considered, it wasn't a bad performance by any means. Like, we got the job done, and again, if we go back to the PC screen, whoosh, there you go. It's not as if we played bad by any shot. We've also gained like 5 more subscribers since I last switched screens. So instead, I mean, last stream I was like, oh, this stream even I was like, oh, the goal's 800, lmaooo, sarcastically. Next stream my goal will be 900. Which is insane. You know what I mean? I joked at the start of the year about hitting 1,000 subscribers, and the fact that it's actually going to happen, or potentially happen, is fucking insane. But this has been the best stream in terms of, at least in terms of likes, because I can see the likes thing through the little bar here, and that's sitting at like 110. You'll never get over it. I honestly don't blame you. If I was old enough to understand football properly, because I was just a kid, I was like, what, 3 years old? So I kind of had a vague idea of what football was, but you know, I'm a child, so I'm not going to be like, oh, I remember that, because I don't. The fucking line. The earliest game I remember is like 2005. It was a cup match against Gretna, or whatever it was. But hey, at least we've won a European final. That's the one way to look at it, 1888, you know. you take your little victories where you can get them. yeah, I mean, Gaz's PTSD is a lot more vibrant. Because, you know, at least, like, Celtic, after they won the European Cup back then, they still went on and won the league and did all the necessary things. Rangers, after they got to their final, just kind of went, ah, that's us then. Gone. Yeah, it's definitely a slow one to take, you know what I mean? Like, I've not seen us playing a European final, like, properly, which is fine. But I know if I ever have to actually sit here and stream, like, even if it was, like, a Conference League quarter final, I'd feel nervous, because Europe's just a different type of bear, you know what I mean? It's a whole different kettle of fish, and fact of the matter is, Celtic are good in the league, yes, but we need to strengthen a little bit in January. I'm not saying, you know, go out and spend the entire 70 million that we've got in stock, you know, I'm not saying go out and buy like fucking Lionel Messi or some shit like that, but what I'm saying is spend it in areas that need the recruitment. The left back spot of the day could have been bad, because if Taylor got injured in that game when he was lying down, who the fuck would we have played? Bernabe? Like, by that point, you're mostly using B team as a defensive line. The only starter we've got in our defensive line right now is Taylor and Johnston. And Taylor could have got injured. It could have been bad. The Cup Winners' Cup, it's... talking like actual, you know... Like, what's that, the equivalent of the... What's it called again? I've already forgotten what it's called. That pisses me off. Because it's like the UEFA Super Cup, that's what it fucking is. That's what it's called now. That was the equivalent, right? Yeah, we've also won it too. We've also been in like 2 other finals. The Feyenoord final in 70 and the Seville final in 03-04. So you take it for what you can get. But I need to get ready to boost, because the Albion Rovers game's in 5 minutes, and I'd rather... not miss too much of that, but we'll get the intros all up and running. There we go. Splendid. Yeah, we'll give you one last reminder next game. I can hear the police outside my house, jeez. Terry Lee, thank you for the sub, man, appreciate it. But this is the next game, so that you know, that's the next game that I'll be live for. I'll be at least live stream wise. I might have a video out. I do not know. I don't make videos as much as I did in summer, but that's because there's been so many games happening over the course of the last few fucking months that I've barely had time to sit down and actually like edit. But if you have any video ideas, please leave them in the comments. Or again, there's a Discord down in the description that you can come and join if you want to. It's not a thing that you know, you're not paying for it. It's free, and you get to talk to me and Flash and some others about some cool shit. Not even necessarily just about football, but about, you know, everything in general. That is still a European Cup, I don't disagree with you there, but it's not like a, you know, mainstay, you know, Europa League, Champions League type beat. Oh yeah, well, hell of a stream, that's the way to put it, but we'll get ready to boost off. Watched a little burst of luck. Like I said, I'll be in the Discord commenting on the games as well, so you're more than welcome to come in and join us there as well, but it's been a absolute privilege to bring you this game. One hell of a way to do it. You couldn't ask for a better thing for us, but yeah, it's time for me to get ready to bail out, so... It's time for the thing, so... Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along, thank you for all the support. This stream has been absolutely fucking incredible in terms of support, so thank you. If you're watching this live, thank you for coming along. If you're watching this as a VOD, thank you very much for watching. All the support's appreciated. The fact of the matter is, I was not expecting us to do anywhere near as well today, so thank you very much. We'll be live again on Wednesday night against Lazio. Of course, there might be a video out before then, who knows. But for now, we get the victory, 3 points, and that's all that matters. Everything has been incredible. Catch you all after next time. You've been absolutely brilliant to have in. Hopefully I'll catch you then. But Celtic are still the best team in the world. I'll see you next time. Bye.